Guys, we're live. I am sorry, guys. I just got off the phone with Toyota. Jimmy's on his way there to get the vehicle, so that's good news. They finally got it. It was down to the wire, but that's usually how things are around here. So, they're going to leave now. Let me go and I'm trying just to find the live chat here. Okay. Scooter went to Dunkin' Donuts, and I'm going to pull up these emails. Let me just get to the live chat so I can see you guys. I'm sorry. Let's see. Where are you? YouTube Studio. So anyway, would you imagine they sent the check? Okay, my car has been in the shop for, I think, let's see, had it in September because I know we met my daughter and picked up the puppies. That was September. So I think it's been in the shop since, because I didn't have it on Halloween. I know that. I didn't have it before then. I think I've had it, it's in the shop since the beginning of October. And we were going to bring it to one Toyota dealership, the one we always get our car serviced at and everything. But they said, oh my gosh, there have been so many deer collisions. They were like 12 weeks behind. So we had to go to another dealership. And we had a rental car, and then they gave us another rental car, which was really sweet of them. A courtesy car that we've had for, I don't know, 3 weeks at least. And today they call and they say, hey, the car is finally done, your van's done, but we need the courtesy car back latest tomorrow morning. Well, I have a mammogram tomorrow morning. I can't miss that because that's 3 months overdue for the 6 months check because they couldn't get me in. This is crazy. So I couldn't, miss that again. So we have to bring it back tonight. But then they say, oh, hey, by the way, the check from the insurance, hi, Casey Jones, was sent to the other dealership. So like, are you kidding? And then they were saying like there was no way at first that they could get this back. They said like absolutely no way. And there was a lot of damage done on that car. So they couldn't let the car go without having the payment. So it was like a 30-minute run around from call to call to call to call to call. But the two dealerships finally worked it out amongst themselves, thankfully. And now Jimmy has to go up and get the vehicle. So let's just hope everything goes smoothly and it's all good, because that was crazy. And I'll take prayers for my mammogram and sonogram tomorrow that everything is good, clear. That would be good too. Anyway, so we're going to get to this stuff here as soon as the troops get out the door, which is going to be in a second here. In the meantime, somebody said something about the moss. I thought I heard something about the Idaho stuff going on. I don't know if I was even dreaming that. Thank you, Christine. And we do have candle making tomorrow. So, and I spoke to Sandy. She said she was going to try to jump on if she can to the candle making, but she's extremely busy, but she's going to try her best to stop in for a little bit and see us. And she also wanted me to let you know that she started her cookie baking, and she started with chocolate chip cookies. And what she did is she mixed up her dough in a huge batch, and she's put it in the refrigerator so she can bake it when she has time to bake it, because they have some big stuff going on there. They're very busy. And so she says, and then when she's baking it, what she's doing is she's freezing it on white tissue paper in like Christmas boxes, freezing it like that, marking it chocolate chip cookies, taping up all the gaps, then putting everything in the freezer, And then when she goes to assemble the trays or whatever she's giving people, the assortment of all the different kinds of cookies, she's going to take out, a box of chocolate chip, a box of the nut tasty things and all that, and then put them all together. So butter melt-aways, she calls them butter melt-aways. I call them the cookie gun. I call them spritz. I call them butter spritz. She calls them melt-aways. But same kind of cookie. Anyway, so she wanted to let you know that she's thinking of you all, but she's like so busy with that stuff, and she will try to pop on if she can to the candle making. All right. Let's see. I think we're good to go now. Let me see. I'm just gonna make sure you call them spritz cookies too? Yeah, butter spritz. There's chocolate spritz. Do a lot with spritz. All right, so let me put the file I need up here, which is my PDF. Hang on. Should be this one. Okay, let me just make sure that this is going to work like this. I just want to make sure all of our stuff is good. Okay, it is. So the reason I'm doing this is because, number one, I show proof, though the haters always say that I don't show proof. I don't know why they say that other than to mislead. Whatever. The Truth Brigade has the truth on the voicemails, that they were not altered. Tomorrow, Casey, that is at, I believe it's, let me check. Hold on, let me check. Let me quickly just take a little check. 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're doing candles. But I was accused of writing those emails that I read and putting them out there. No. No way. Anyone that's been with me from the start knows these are the emails. But I'm going to show they are. And anybody, you want to subpoena them, Boston, subpoena them. Because you're going to get the same thing. I have nothing to hide. These are your emails to me. You know that as well as I know. As well as anybody that's been with me through the whole time, your emails have not changed. So subpoena anything you want. I'd love to see you do it. You've been collecting for a lawyer. Let's see you put that money where you said you are. Let's see. You guys are really digging yourselves in deep. And after the other night, you think you would stop? Because you don't even know what you've done. And that's scary. But maybe instead of going over this stuff, you should. Yeah, okay, music freak, are you? Okay, see you later. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. I'll help you get out, music freak. There, I've taken you. You're okay. You're out. So let me just see what... I just want to find out with Jimmy's on his way in case he needs anything else before I get started about the picking up the car. And in the meantime, Scooter went to, I think, happy hour at Dunkin' Donuts. The voicemails, exactly, are disgusting. Did you listen to them on Truth Brigade? You know, I will say, a lot of people have come to me, a lot of people who have been here with me throughout this and said, I never realized what you've gone through for the last, almost 4 years with this person. I never realized how intense it was. I never realized that. Well, you never realize that because I don't want to bring this to the channel. I don't want to be. All I wanted was to have a channel that is fun, that is a place that helps people, is a place that we all can come and talk about things that interest us, whether it be true crime or crafts or whatever it is. I never wanted any of this. And these people infiltrated, tried to take advantage of me. And then when I said no, this woman has been on a nearly 4-year crusade to do nothing but try to destroy me, this channel, my family, everything. Now they're going after my husband. They're even going and saying my husband was not only a pedophile, but now they're saying that he AR'd people. Okay? And that DNA is going to come back and it's going to show this. This is disgusting. But they don't even realize how badly they are incriminating themselves, and what is going on there is ridiculous. And they also better understand that YouTube is shutting down channels that are focused on one person, these hate channels. Anything that sit there and go over one person, they also get it for impersonation. So those channels are coming down. So if they don't change, they don't get rid of this and change their content, they're going to go down. Hi, Gail B. Thank you, hon. Good to see you. Okay, so let me just make sure that everybody's got everything. Thank you, Nicole. Okay, so we've got like 3 minutes to just get them out the door. And all of this would have been done when I scheduled this. This was all supposed to be done but we had to wait till the 11th hour for Toyota to come through for us. So, in the meantime, let me just check something. Why don't we check our top chatters in the meantime? Oh, but wait a second. We have something very important. There's an Amber Alert. So let's show this little girl's picture. So we have an Amber Alert, a massive search underway for a 7-year-old girl out of Texas, Wise County. She hasn't been seen in almost 24 hours. Athena Strand was last seen Wednesday evening in the 200 block of County Road 3573 in Paradise, Texas. Police say that Athena may have run away after an argument. She's 7 years old with her parents. However, they have not ruled anything out, including abduction. Amber's mother reported her missing around 6:30 p.m. Wednesday and said she's been looking for her daughter but couldn't find her. Athena is 4 feet tall, 65 pounds, blue eyes, dirty blonde hair. Someone calling me? My watch is ticking. She was last seen wearing blue jeans with white flowers on the front pockets, a gray and black long sleeve shirt, light brown boots, and could possibly have on a flannel overskirt. The Texas Department of Public Safety and numerous other law enforcement agencies are assisting in the search along with community volunteers. Police say no more volunteers are needed. They're asking the public not to show up for the search. The Amber Alert indicates that law enforcement believes that child safety and health... Bye, guys. I love you. Bye. Okay. I believe that the child safety and health are in danger. Anyone with information should call the Wise County Sheriff's Office, 940-627-5971. Well, I hope she's found alive and well. All right, so let's do this. What did I do with where's my... Let me get my PDF now again. All right. So I have redacted. These are emails that were sent to me back in 2019. Why do I show these? Because I've been accused that I made up the words, and that's not me. So this is to show you the date, April 1st, 2019, 8:27 p.m. Here is this. I'm going to break it down into smaller chunks, okay? So this, now, for some reason when this was taken, because you're going to say, oh, it's a different email. No. This one I put in when you click the three dots and it says show original. When you show original, it doesn't show you the little thing right here. Okay, you'll see every other one. I didn't do the show original, but I wanted to show you that this was here like this. What are you looking for?
Card.
Oh, here, it's right here. You here. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I love you.
I love you. All right, so we've got all this now. So this is the same email, okay? But it's not in the original version. And anybody that understands Gmail, all you have to do is click on these three dots, show original. It's not going to give you the avatar. It's going to give you those little things. This is April 1st, 8:27 p.m., April 2019. Hey, I figured I would come on and attempt to explain last night. She only knows what it has evolved or turned into today. I can only imagine what I have done for attention against you. Mock those who cry, made fun of the weak, and even faked illnesses for attention, of course. This was only one night. You should see some of the others. And this is only on person, typically, virtually, alwaysy. She has to engage many others to jump on her bandwagon and continue her attack. My deal? I am so not used to the inability to defend and essentially do what I have to, ultimately finding a resolution. I don't want apologies as a resolution, and even worse if I get a justification, an excuse, or a denial. The person better run, not saying another warlord. I can't block. I can't swear. I can't even directly write or call to person needing an adjustment. My only response is to either bounce or to get kicked out. I chose this one last night. It didn't work with either getting kicked out or stopping her, which is why you saw my message that said, go ahead. I anticipate getting kicked out, Nicole. I then told her the solution to her latest biatching, and FU emoji, threw this in as my only method to defend myself or stand up for myself. Essentially, Christina ends up, loves the fingers, so that backfired, LOL. Yeah. I refused to stoop to her level as much as I wanted to take care of it the other night when I was on live, but respecting you, I chose not to and continue to, as I barely set her straight in chat, certainly didn't name her, and that is out of respect for myself. Hold on, I just want to get into my chat here, and I want to just say that thank you, Casey Jones. Love and support for a wonderful person and child. Thank you so much, Casey Jones. Okay, out of respect for herself. Where were we here? I am not going to retaliate on YouTube, but I will. She's not going to retaliate on YouTube, but I will defend anywhere. Some who have witnessed both tend to wish I retaliated. I guess it reached its limit last night when the new, although everyone is new to me, chatter, Ivy. That's Ivy Lynn. This is grand, because this is Ivy Lynn, a person BBT can't stand, but a person that is united in hate now with BBT. What is the point of this, Linda Uribe? You know what it is? You have to understand, this is April 1st. I believe the first time she was on the show was March 29th, March 30th, maybe it might even been the 31st. She came on as Rose Spring. The trouble with her started immediately. She couldn't take anyone that said anything about her. She wanted to already cut anyone that didn't like her. And as you're going to see, this is going to escalate, and it's going to be exactly what I told you almost 4 years ago. She wanted to be my co-host. She wanted to get rid of anybody that didn't care for her. And when I show you, and I will, the text messages where she went after Molly Golightly, where she went after people in the chat saying they were next, biatch, circled them with red, you will see too what she says. How she says she uses a knife. Okay? You're going to see all of this. And then maybe you will understand what I'm dealing with. And all these people that are enabling her, they are all complicit in whatever damage this woman does. So let's finish and keep reading this. Okay. I guess it reached its limit last night when the new, although everyone is new to me, chatter, Ivy, thank you for becoming a Deputy Rambler Graceful. I really appreciate that. Okay, so she's talking about Ivy Lynn. Where am I now? Ivy or whatever Deb, I think, commented, and she even could tell the difference. Then Peg Johnson and a few others actually. It did happen at the worst possible time when others were joking with me about getting ironically made fun of, which was because of the night before when I was on live, same person. I knew she was in there as the remarks began already, so I tried to take the subtle approach rather than the emoji approach. Never did I think I'd see the day when an emoji would be my weapon of choice. I'm not sure if that is an improvement or a sign of slipping maturity again, but I guess if it didn't end in tears or injury, not mine, injury, not mine, then I'll take the improvement. The most upsetting is that she continues to reference you, your site content, as if she is defending you and everything you do, making it very clear that I do not or am a major threat to stealing your entire YouTube everything, which is a joke. Well, is it? Well, is it? No. She doesn't realize that her behavior is a direct disrespect of everything you do and are known for, or at least how I came to know of you. I guess others as well, since someone asked. I thought this chat was, I don't know. I think she's trying to say her name, Jody. Am I in the wrong chat? I don't know what the heck that is. That was the moment. I was not going to be the direct cause or indirect cause of you anything negative. Never mind losing people. A few jumped on her wagon about coming to see MRB, not other people. And they're always directly insulting my cough, sniff, racing speech. Clearly is something else causing it. Her friend LOL'd so long she couldn't see, and then wrote maybe a touch of the crazy disease, to which the antagonizer responded, obviously that shows. These are very subtle, although getting more and more direct, and always, every time when you are not completely focused on the comments. I have no doubt what it is, but what is tough is, now listen to this, I can't, she wants power now. She wants power to take these people out. What is tough is, and this is 2 days she's been here, I can't fix it myself. I am not a tattletale. Well, you certainly seem like it. And even this is not feeling great, but at the risk of you missing what truly happened, or her version, as it always is, right? Her version. or thinking it was anything by me, oh, of course not, negative towards you, then I will take the feeling and suffer. What a martyr. I worry about what I just wrote because, like I said, it always has to do with you or something I have done, and she defends you, which is why it is difficult to see. Although many did last night, some thought she was kidding. Almost everyone said they knew she wasn't. When the mod saw my display of maturity, oh boy, a few said something that it was not a joke, and I did as well, giving an open door and a clear opportunity for her to speak up directly. I won't even waste your eyes to read the outcome of that opportunity. And I want to tell you guys, and anyone that knows me will know, when this all went down and I went back to read these emails, I could not read these emails in the beginning. They were too much, and you'll see me say that. They gave me anxiety. And I not only told her that, I said it on a live, that I could not read them. Had I been able to read them, maybe we could have gotten this right out. I won't even waste your eyes to read the outcome of that opportunity. Look, YouTube is new to me, as I am a Facebook original. Yeah, she got thrown off of Facebook is what she told me because she caused so much trouble in groups she was in. So if I'm doing anything to insult you or not following your rules or even something more personal, as I know I have taken on a different sort of contribution as a chatter, which I think is essentially what makes your stand apart from all the others. The way you design, the content that you provide, the originality that you demand, well over 800 people every night trade essential, life-sustaining sleep for a few hours chatting away and getting lost in another world. For me, a world not filled with threat to my kids' well-being and not fighting in court, which is essentially all I do these days. Ironically, I wrote you an email the first time I was on, and I explained what exactly your chat does for me specifically. Oh, that must be in my Mommy Ramblings email. I sent it to the other email. Oh, yeah, and got it back. Maybe I will forward it to this one. The point will be my genuine feelings about all that you do and all that you are that makes it be the one and only chat I have ever and continue to be the only one I am part of. Now Casbat too, so essentially only you as it was one time. It was said by her many times that you feel the same way as her, that I push or selfishly demand to be live. That was my breaking point. It is very clear that you design and lead what happens. Of course, you are satisfying your fans, but that is essentially the entire premise of what you are doing. In return, you get a loyal, respectful, attentive, contributive group of followers that grows so fast it has amazed me. You have amazed me. At no time do I want or need to get attention, especially from live, in which is brutal. The trolls never mind trolling our own. This is what a lot say when she starts, no trolling our own. She literally will respond and say, thinks it is funny. It's obnoxious. See how easily that can be missed by you, a mod, or even me? Unfortunately, most are not is always an @ sign included, seemingly to serve that purpose as well as pulling others on her bandwagon, as they always respond typically as well and always pulling something in with that too. Yes, I screenshotted. No, you can't see unless she gets on someone else, and then I will lose my shite and be banned entirely, never mind by you. I hope she is not right, even minimally, with how you feel. See, what she's saying is that Ivy Lynn is saying in the chat, oh gosh, she's coming on again. Nobody wants to see you. We want to see MRB. MRB doesn't even want you up there. She's just too nice to tell you. MRB doesn't want you up there. Now she's saying, I hope she is not right, even minimally, with how you feel. I assume by the way you present you would have said something or simply not continued if not your choice. Like the live chat, she insists am going on when you don't want me to. This is ridiculous given it's clear what your fans want at times. Not every time, but who cares? My gee, you are the only one that is benefiting, which is why I do volunteer. Do you think I would if I saw your numbers drop the minute I appeared? Or better yet, that you appeared not to want me on, but did regardless, and did to provide the essential attention that I need? If so, then these are your issues, not mine. I could see if I ran off and set up my own channel and wow, on crime, then okay, I am benefiting. But I have not, and am not. So what am I gaining except what I love the most about you and your site? Again, if you have a guest on, then I just assumed it was due to you wanting it that way. If not, then I guess I am missing this entirely. I literally have been on for maybe 2 months at best. Now, she wasn't on for 2 months, okay? The first time she came on was a mere few days. Now watch what she takes credit for. And this is what all of them that have left, they have taken credit for building the channel and that they are the main part of it and nobody watches for me and I am going to be all alone, left all alone. I literally have been on for maybe 2 months at best and your numbers have skyrocketed. They didn't skyrocket from her. They skyrocketed from the content we were creating. Anything I can do to help, I thought that is part of the reason I was going on, given many do this doesn't even make sense. I was going on, given many do a very small part of they 3 to 4 hours you are on. I have been accused of distracting her, of course, many others, and that was when I literally was the only one trying to answer the phone bill question, and many others were joking with me and watching. Who cares what we do is how I thought it was for us to enjoy, and if respectful, OMG, I am sorry. I just can't even. This is ridiculous. I am praying that if you have an issue with me or what I do or how I do it, own, say it, sniff it too, then you would have or will come directly to me. Sorry I can't even proofread this, LOL. I can't believe I had to come to you, and I hope if you had misinterpreted or was told anything other than this last night, you'd come back and ask anything to understand both, or aside, or whatever you have determined to be of last night. What the heck? And here's my response. Oh, wow. I have not even read this, and I am getting anxiety. And then I said right after that, I am so totally lost. I keep trying to read this and have no idea what is going on. No one has said a word to me about this on this email. I have not checked my other email, but I will now. I still don't understand. I am getting lost in all the words. I couldn't even read it. This is 2019. And then she shoots me back April 1st. What was that? I shot that to her at 9:38. 10:57. She says, right. Here comes her side. You don't do words. I didn't proofread. See, when Pink wants to say she has a disability, she doesn't have a disability. She can write here, okay? She just is in such a state, and she is so obsessed, she writes that stuff. Word salad gobbledygook. Right, you don't do words. I didn't proofread. I said it at the end course. I'm assuming you don't get to the end. Okay, I didn't proofread. I said it at the end. Course I'm assuming you didn't get to the end. Just couldn't handle someone's ongoing ridicule, focus for blame, and essentially the reason you have any issues or had or will have any issues with your channel. All my fault, according to one follower who then enlists many others, and I have no ability to make it stop. Not the reason I was writing. She wants to be a moderator. Do you see this? She wants to make it stop with a wrench. She wants control after 2 days. Not the reason I was writing, but I guess it doesn't matter. I was trying to clarify last night, or the reality, which will be the reality of tonight, my reality, I should say. Typically, I can resolve shite, or anything close to this, but with a screen in between us, it's pretty impossible. Oh, so you're going to get physical? You want to get physical. She can't do it with a screen in between them. She wants to get physical. Then she sends me on April 2nd, 3:09 a.m. Sorry, I will keep this brief. I wasn't going to just write a million times and tattle, especially in the middle of your outstanding video. It's hard to see, but relentless, and I'm sick of it. They know who they are, and I explained it in my dissertation. Not who, but what. It's everything tonight. Let's see. Attention seeking, sick of hearing me, not you, came here for you, ruined the entire chat every single night, and the one that pushed me over was said to at someone, as they always are, but she said, wish she got the hint from mommy. There were the ones before that as well, and yes, again, I have them screenshot. They are subtle, and please don't say I think she means to say misinterpreting them, or misreading. I don't know what she meant to say there. True, very first one was said because I complimented your video. That is all it took, and it was directly at me. I am tough. I don't cry, but I get pissed. And I don't typically have a screen in front of me. Oh, and it sucks to read what I write, but at least I'm not sniffing, eye roll, and a million LOL. Always including someone, and last night it was 10 comments, so much so Ivy, or whatever the new girl is, figured it out. It's an embarrassment. I put myself out there and loved it, but I guess it's different for me. Since the shite is real, what they say, nobody has a better sense of humor and can laugh at themselves, but trolls are one thing, interacting with the same over and over, then being targeted and shite they see. That is truly an entirely different thing. Thanks. Sorry to confuse you. I apologize more in YouTube than in my real life. Sucks. I enjoy you and your channel. The one and only one I watch. It is late now, but let's talk so you can fill me in on what I've been missing. I'm not sure what's going on. I'm so out of the loop. I went back to comments. I see, and I've taken, somebody took heat from someone, but I think I saw one or two for you, but they were not from a regular. No, the one or two from her were alts. She makes up alts, and she has admitted to me that go, hi, where's BBT? Hi, where's BBT? That, yeah, I know somebody and somebody got into it big time. And at one point I thought somebody reported me, but I misread after I said something about it and then had to backpedal that back to the garage. I don't know what is going on, but I would not sweat it. You should have been there when Gail woman, now that's not Gail B, that's the Gail woman that told us to go to bed all the time, came in and wanted to know what was wrong with us and how were we doing this when we had to get up at 6 a.m. and get our kids to school. What kind of people were we? I went and told Gail, why is she so worried about us and how the heck does she know what time we have to get up? And then we made merch in our head, which was Gail dolls, and the Gail doll had a button and she would say, what is wrong with you people? You're a bunch of sorry arse moms. And we had another doll that was dressed in black, and her shirt said Mom Squad. And she said, "Be quiet, Gail. You're not the boss of me." So then now she's pissed because I'm not addressing her. It's all about her. Remember, it's about her. So watch her reaction. "You make me want to cry with frustration. I fell in love with a YouTuber, the demise of my existence. LOL. And don't get excited, contrary to those comments, that I'm not into women. That was a college thing. I'm joking, totally joking, seriously, LOL. I just have no issue with it for anyone, so I joke easily." As if I've never heard that one before, I've come to realize I wouldn't trade my significant athletic history and achievements. I'll assume the only cause of the comment, given I'm not into video sex, or so no chance real data leaked, meaning it only was made by my appearance, that no doubt screams lesbian, and I've taken those jokes all day, every day, and still do. This is definitely different, unfortunately. They are not only regulars, but regularly interacted with you by you putting this on an entirely different frustration, meaning I run the risk of you and also it feeling a lot more direct and harsh, given it's not a Gale type. I know your cute little brain will find this difficult to believe, but a true and genuine fan and supporter never leaves anything or quits anything due to their own insults or negative experiences. That would be essentially putting my feelings above your eyes, which I don't even think I could do. So I was there listening, enjoying, and stopping myself about 10 times from commenting to the comment when Gail gave her little advice. I thought it was hysterical, funny, and completely appropriate joking. Anyone who couldn't understand that could and should beat it. This is very, very different, unfortunately. For example, I simply said, how could anyone even notice trolls and how good this content is on. I said it in the middle of where you showing your video, and the response was many who agreed. 2 said specifically, "Bleach teeth, it's not about you. Stop trying to get attention as always. Nobody comes to listen to your anything. I'd rather hear her nothing than your anything. It's very safe to assume that if it's bothersome to me, then to me, into this, a good degree, that must be life-threatening to others, which is what is also my concern. The most concern, I think, pertains to you, because they always direct my insults into what I'm doing affecting you. So, for example, every time you speak, the ridiculous crap you bring takes away 1 minute everyone can hear who they really came here for. I'll speak for everyone, including Mommy. Nobody cares what you have to say. This was done when you were very much concentrating on the phone bill that night. The phone bill regarding a case, guys. So there's no way you would have seen it. And that's how it's usually done. Very, very strategic. It just sucks because they seem to interact with the mods as well in all positive, but it's very much jealousy. I figured that out last night when I was just, let's call, I did tear up when I said my goodbyes, which I gave them exactly what you wanted. Then again, slap myself in the face and remind myself it's YouTube, yet here I am following up. I came to realize it's not just YouTube. It's all your effort, your consideration, your humor, your dedication, and your steadfast refusal to allow this sort of behavior. I guess that's my thoughts and why am continuing to speak with you to get this through. It's definitely respect for you, along with the unfortunately, this person thinks they respect you entirely, which is why they feel the need to defend you against me, apparently. Clearly, they don't realize that the biggest disrespect out of anyone is insulting anyone else, especially with nothing to do with them. I guess this shows how much I do genuinely respect you, appreciate all that you do for us, and you've been so great, leading to my response that feels like I am virtually a grown adult. LOL, yes. I literally have been doing this YouTube thing for maybe 2 months and only subscribe to you and Casbat only. So I am not overly familiar with the rules and regs and focus mainly on swearing. Wouldn't you be shocked to know that I have never said one bad word in front of my kids and don't even tolerate shut up? Work either. Never have I even slipped up. I find it shocking, LOL. I will attach a pic of your second biggest fan who calls you Angel Voice, LOL. The sound of an angel playing in the clouds. This is when she really wants to stay up late. Anyways, I don't know what else to say. If you want to chat, I'd be happy to, especially if you feel in any way, even slightly the same way they are repeatedly telling me you do. I typically don't ever assume anything, never mind someone's thoughts and feelings, and never through text. Since she has begun saying this, I have very much so, and continue to check and recheck everything I am saying until it got so ridiculous that it could not be what they say. And thankfully last night they proved that over and over. Oh, and one of them is 55 years old, which certainly was disappointing given I was under the belief that bullies were recovered by menopause. No idea it extended through this period in life as well. Oh my, pun intended, I am so not erasing. I guess finally it is worth mentioning I have done my best to help in any way I can, and that includes appearing on lives. Do I like it? Of course, but I like more when the few say that they came on to watch you and, now here we go, you and I together. Even more said it about the three of us, and many more, I'm told, ask for me to come on with you all the time. I am not sure what else I should do. I was very careful not to stay on long, careful not to get into a power struggle which would insult you by disrupting you even more. I could see if I ran and set up my own Boston crime channel, but I have no desire right now and did enjoy what I was doing, especially when on with you. We had a few call us Cagney and Lacey, which I had to Google and no clue what they're talking about. I wasn't born yet. LOL. That's not true. You certainly were born. Okay. I said, you know what? I'm sitting here thinking that it would be really good if you were in the IT field and could get this virtual talk show call-in show figured out. I was trying to better my channel. I was at the time trying to figure out Streamlabs, Zoom, how to get this talk show that I wanted where people could come up on panel. She's infiltrating my inbox with this crap. Look at my response to her. If I could get this virtual talk show call-in show figured out. It is downright killing me, and bless their little hearts, the ones that said they would help me. They are trying to tell me what a split screen is. I know what a split screen is. I need a talk show. Arg. I was going out of my mind, okay? She says, see, she's very upset. Here's the sarcasm. She wants me to respond to her about the BS. I could care less. She says, phenomenal response, very deep, encouraging, and filled with great ideas. If you get this email, be back. I have to show you the best thing, and I've never been more serious. Found something good for you to use and tell you it's imperative. I hope this is your enough for you. So I said, what is it? She says, do you have a second to call me on Hangouts? I can tell you, actually show you. It is a must-see. Please, please. And I try to explain it on here. It will be my second novel, and induce panic, never mind anxiety with this one. Is that good? And it will give you amazing content. Well, let me tell you what this was, okay? This was where she insisted in the Watts body camera video that when Chris Watts was going to the garage or down in the basement, I forget which one it was, she said the officer said, "We got our guy." He doesn't say, "We got our guy." She insisted. He said, "We got our guy." She sat there and said, "Oh, you got to hear this." He says, "We got our guy. I'll let you take the credit for this. You'll be the next AD, blah, 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 blah." She was studying AD, looking for stuff. It's what she wanted to be like. She wants to look for things that are not there. He did not say, "We got our guy." But that's what this was about. We got our guy. Okay? We got our guy. So she says, is it that good? And it will give you, it is that good and it will give you amazing content. I don't want one mention. Either you can take it and share it with the world. I don't care. I love your channel. Even he, complete a-hole, that focus, I think that, I don't know what the hell she's saying there, on every single night. Not trolls, a-holes. This is a different, please call me, though I am very serious. It will take literally 2 minutes and it will be the best 2 minutes that you decided to accept the invite to. I said in about 10 minutes and then that was it. Okay, now we're April 4th. Thank you again, but do you know any apps that let you write on video, like circle something but not as a still? That's where I get stuck. Did I just use like in a sentence? I'm worse than Watts. I wish I could circle this and another chunk where I swear I can see her through the bush. She is looking for Nicole Kessinger. She is trying to be like AD. That's what she wants. Okay? By the way, I'm convinced the little light in the bush where someone should be sitting is a cell phone. Watch when it goes on and it gets brighter right before he comes out of the garage every single time. Then before he drives away, you can see it very bright, and then it does not appear for the 10 minutes after. He drives away before your video, and I looked. What? Okay. April 5th. I'm going to cut right to the chase. Look how, cutting right to the chase. Look how long this email is. No extra useless words like, how was your day? Mine, oh, my day, just playing. I have now begun to be paranoid about the length of emails. I don't want to hurt anyone, cause the need for relief due to distress. I am just touching base with something I have been thinking about. So I hope you would or will tell me if I ever do anything wrong, say anything wrong, or if you do or do not want me, or if you do or do not want me on live going forward. I promise you will not hurt my feelings, but certainly will if I find out you did or did not want something or done by seems most thought of by me is going live. Thank you so much, Nicole. If I am on, I hope you will tell me when you want me off or what I should or should not talk about. I am and have tried very hard to be respectful to going on and always keep up in mind this is your channel and about you only. I think I have done that part very well, given I have not even begun to think about starting a channel, and yet I am told constantly to start my own. I get that it is YouTube, and the entire expectation and overall point is to start channels and to enjoy others, but I would not do that to you and have no plans to at this point. If you have no thoughts on having me on going forward, then simply please tell me if this is the case. You will not hurt my feelings. In fact, you will hurt them the other way if I found out you had not really wanted me on in the first place. That time when I was ridiculed relentlessly didn't help because they were saying every insult tied into you and what you were too nice to tell me how you really feel. I didn't initially think you were ever that nice, LOL. And after a few more interactions, I became convinced, but then they wouldn't stop. So I figured I'd just as outright. I just hope you see this nothing more than a respect and a willing to help and support your channel and the continued growing of it. Most requests are for you and me together, which I wondered if you wanted to explore the idea of planning something, even as a trial, to see how it goes. I never know what to say in response to being asked constantly when, if, and will I be going on with you. I guess given the response of what we already did, and that was fly by our seat without even knowing how to get connected, LOL, took about what? Over an hour. People still waited, LOL, and even now they still continue to make requests. I think it's awesome and very well received. Obviously, think about it. As far as typical channels, it's very unique, very entertaining, and very funny, obviously. And best of all, we stay on topic, so it pertains back to why they came original, LOL. And considering no other channel has done it, or that I know of, I think it is one more thing that completely sets you aside entirely. Not just about me, but us together. One more reason I am asking is the very first time I was on, you mentioned, and very early on it came to you, that we use topic newspaper type things like, I am blanking on their names. We could do trivia game things or whatever, but I guess I am simply throwing the offer or idea out there. But if not interested, please simply let me know. You will not hurt my feelings, I promise. I just figure give them what they want, or if you are not at all interested in the idea, then it will help me how to even respond to them with either something like coming soon or not happening. Anyways, again, I hate that I have to even think about this being perceived in any other way other than it is intended, which makes sense as I don't have a channel, so I'm not sure my motive to benefit or support help anyone other than you would be. What could it do for me specifically other than I do have fun with you on there, LOL, and I love the comments someone wrote to you, Cagney and Lacey, which I had no idea who they were, had to Google them. I wasn't born, so I guess I am forgiven, LOL. No, you were born. Hey Boston, sorry for the delay. I was not feeling well yesterday and went to bed very early for me. Today is my 4th child's birthday, so we'll be out and about and hope to go live later in the evening if possible. I am reading this and I'm not sure I understand completely what you're talking about. I will have to reread it later. Right now I'm dealing with a troll who thinks I remember from a Watts sympathizer, who I think I remember from a Watts sympathizer group that is saying I have a non-profit status in the comments. I can't see past that right now, and I'm still not done with my coffee. Hope you're having a good day, and don't let people on YouTube get you down. There will always be trolls and mean people. Hang on to the fact that most people are nice, and those trolls usually are projecting their own insecurities onto others with the insults they throw out there. Here she comes. That's odd. I'm very sorry. But wouldn't that be posted on your About page for you to solicit for a nonprofit? Well, given I have seemingly given you the most consistent money, can you even believe this? She has given me the most consistent money? Are you kidding me? From what I can tell, if you need me to vouch or confirm or do anything that might help, let me know. I'm also hoping that you're feeling better than yesterday, and I literally spit out my Diet Coke when you said it's your 4th kid's birthday, and immediately I flashed back to my favorite MRB voice of the mother who loves throwing kids' birthday parties. Literally my absolutely favorite mommy voice. I hear what you're saying about the trolls, and given you know it was Cinema Bop, that's Cinnamon Hot Hot, the other person she's after. So she's got Ivy Lynn, Cinnamon Hot Hot. Pretty soon it'll be High 61 and company. I guess I'll just say one thing. It's one thing when a troll is doing it, and very much an entirely different thing when it's someone that constantly interacts with you and seemingly is respected by you. This further complicates things, which is what lead to my email that you still can't understand, LOL. And I was very intentional to make it as clear and as succinct as possible, and still failed to get the very simple point across. This very much confirms the person that made the repeated comment the very first time I was on your live on your channel that I am 100 times better live than in the chat, and I should have my own channel so that I never have to chat again, LOL. So yeah, I guess it's tough when Cinnamon Hot and friends tell me repeatedly that you simply tolerate my existence and would block my arse and or at least ignore me if you could. When I don't respond to that, it is for sure ramped up and turns into straight insults which are directly specific to @LostInBleachTeeth and goes more after what can be seen when live versus general shite, making it again more frustrating. The more frustrating thing is my inability to cut her. To cut her. I'm totally kidding. I wouldn't cut anyone, no matter what they said or did, but the screen that prevents my ability to deal with her directly and how I typically would just continues to frustrate the situation. And for me, it's a completely new feeling because I am prevented from literally getting in her face. And no doubt, I promise you, if there wasn't a screen to hide behind, this would not have continued. And I absolutely assure you, I would have stopped it the dead minute it began. This is only my maybe second month on YouTube ever. And for sure, the only one channel I watch, never mind that I actually participate in as will. So essentially, this was what my email was about, asking and hoping that you would tell me straight if I ever did or did not do something in regards to you or your channel specifically. I also was asking your thoughts on going live together as a pre-planned type guest, like when we were talking about having those newspaper topic cards to hold up like Kathy and Regis Lee. Ha 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 ha. How long has it been since it was called that? LOL. I just have a tough time when so many are still asking for you and I to go on together, and I struggle with how to respond, and even if you are wanting me to go on anymore moving forward. I was telling you how I go on and hope you see it this way as a complete, loyal, gracious, and respectful to you and your channel. So much so that all I hear is that I should start my own channel, and yet I consider that to be the most rudest jerk of a move I could ever do in regards to you and your hard work and efforts. I just guess I am wondering if you would be interested in exploring this further, given the amount of times it is repeated and asked over and over. Wow. I need a... I'm under this strong and obvious mindset of give the audience or the members what they want, especially if they are needed for the kickback of your benefit. It is not as if it is not as if I benefit at all by going on when I don't have a channel, but obviously it helps yours because it is very unique, very funny, and very spontaneous, which clearly is a hit. We are a hit. LOL. In fact, think it was hysterical when Christina pointed out the two that wrote they stayed up late to watch only you and I together. Alts. And repeatedly asked if we were going on that night and wouldn't stop asking until I finally just said, I don't think we had planned for it that night. And she, very appropriately and immediately, LOL, simply said, good night. I'll be back when I see something about us appearing together. I thought it was a troll until someone said almost the same thing but didn't leave. LOL. Also, just as a final bit of supportive thoughts for your effortless talent, in which I think the uniqueness of what you do literally is what helps set you aside and helps you get over 600 participants virtually every night. You are a different type of channel in a place where almost all the channels are alike. People love the work and ideas that you do, and only have, from what I have seen, asked for one thing in which can only help, and that is for you and I to appear together. So think about it and let me know. I'm not asking if I or we can. I am asking if you're interested in the idea, and if so, should we explore it? Again, it will help me with responding to the few nightly requests for us to go on, and also for me to be able to anticipate in regards to the requests. I'd be happy to do it if you want to plan for even better, more organized things you and I can do, which would further increase your channel's success. I just love that you are the only one who has had anyone on, and that has been so different and obviously successful that despite it being weeks ago that I have been on, they still ask over and over for us. Cagney and Lacey, LOL. Well, I certainly missed you last night. Oh, and one thing, a few of my colleagues who have started listening because it is our daily discussion now at my work have repeatedly asked over and over if or why you never put out a schedule or a time of day or when you will be on until you literally just appear to be live. What I agree and have noticed as well is that I can't imagine the increase in numbers if you actually gave advance notice or any notice at all of when you'd be on next. I have missed many lives because of simply not knowing you were on, and could have been watching had I known. Also, the alerts clearly don't work, as most say every live that they have never were alerted, and I also rarely get alerts. Would you consider giving notice even minimal? Oh wow, so you're starting your own channel. That is great. Good luck. I just opened this, so behind on all my, I'm so glad. Starting your own channel, like, go ahead, go, bye, 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 bye. Okay, leave me alone. Then I responded to this email. I am not worried about it, this meaning the nonprofit thing that the troll is saying, even in the slightest, and I imagine she is not referring to super chat donations. I think she means, if anything, what I make from AdSense. However, I have no idea where she is getting at in the slightest. Probably just a troll. As for Cinnamon, I would say ignore it all, because you will never please everyone. I'm not sure if I told you that I have 2 viewers that always have something to say to me about everything, and when I politely show them the door, they get offended and say they still like me for the information I share. They are the crotchety type, I guess, that cannot be happy about anything. I think the way they feel about me and the things they say are kind when in contrast to someone they really despise. Anyway, I'm not sure if I'm correct, and I didn't want to put this woman's information out here because because she asked me something, and I just didn't want her to be ridiculed. And I'm correct, but blank emails me often and supports my channel and wants to be a guest. She emailed me, and I read it last night. She was the one saying about her storage facility full of documents. Well, in the email, she asked if I could share files with her. Of course, I was away from my screen to see the chat. So when I went back, I saw a comment from Cinnamon that said something like, go get your own files. Carolyn's got hers, and then some cuckoo-ca-choo comment. Unsure if she said that in response to what I said, I did not jump the gun. If indeed she did, I am very put off that she would do that, and I think someone remarked that it was harsh. Before I can have guests on, I need to do something different than Google Hangouts, and I need to figure out audio, because that is what people were complaining about. The Google Hangout breaks away every time another person speaks, and the audio is the worst, not knowing whether someone is muting it or not. It also sucks quality-wise, and I think people feel a disconnect, and that is like we were all talking over one another. The other videos with OBS and something else are very good. They flow. You don't have the breaks, and it's much more professional. No matter what, people are going to complain. It's human nature. Most people get really stressed with change. I saw it when I had to move from premieres to more lives. At first, there were so many comments about hoping I would go back to premieres, and now not so many. And I think if I cut back on the lives now, and did more premieres, we would have a flood of comments with people freaking out. I will tell you that it can be intense, the schedule, and you don't understand how some of the people that watch me are completely alone in life. The emails I get are very touching, but there are people that tell me that they play my videos 24/7 for companionship, and when I don't go live, it nearly breaks their heart. That might sound like it would stroke your ego, but for me, it makes me anxious. I hate letting people down. I am one that tries to follow through on what I say I will do. No matter what, people are going to complain. I read that. Okay, hold on a minute. Then the last few days, I was feeling really down. It was a combo of PMS, not getting the software running, being overwhelmed and so behind at my blog work, having a vision for the channel I cannot get going because of software, my own constant thoughts about death. And then, however, I feel better today. I just didn't put this in because this was very personal about a family member. However, I feel better today, except for some weird muscle spasm thing under my collarbone that I'm feeling that I'm freaking out a little time it happens. I seriously think that I will need to get a virtual assistant soon. I cannot even go through all my emails, and the blog email is the worst. I again struggle with being a type A personality who gets things done. I have a husband on the other hand who is opposite, it can get done tomorrow type of guy. Anyway, I don't even know anymore some days, and I really want a magic wand or a nose that twitches and makes magical things happen. I, again, am proud you started a channel. Again, I wanted to get her on a channel. And look forward to collabs with you in the near future when I can get the software running. I really need a good friend who's an IT specialist. Okay. She then says, oh, thank you, loving my puppies, for becoming a Deputy Rambler. I really appreciate it. She says, OMG, you are literally the cutest in so many ways. First, let me try being your assistant, in which I thought of that way before you even mentioned it and was too scared to approach you with it. I know I feel the same way, puppy. I know you did not bring it up in regards to me, but I want to truly ask if you would consider even trying it. We don't have to put it out there per se. We don't have to make it go live or even have anyone know this is your jam. I just want to support you in this and have it then allow for the time, energy, and enjoyment needed to raise 5 kids, never mind now tending to over 500 a night in subs. LOL, I noticed your change the last few days. You seem down in the dumps, emotionally distracted, and just overall blah. I am not insinuating that it was super obvious or it affected anything, but it is my job, my training, and my ongoing practice that allows me, and it allows for it no matter how subtle your presentation is. I am a behavior analyst, almost PhD level. In fact, everything but the LOL. That is what they call a doctor level without the thesis, which I have no desire to write. I don't really need it to do what I want and I love, so it's not my focus. So then I write assessments of behavior and then what needs to be tweaked, driven by data only ever, to manipulate the environment, ultimately increasing or decreasing maladaptive behavior. What I am saying is it's easy for me to read anyone essentially, and no, I am not able to see the future, read palms, or even analyze dreams. What I can do is find trends, find spikes, find drops and increases, and most imperative, find spreads that literally will tell everything right before any kind of something happens, and it will many times. The entire time dramatically affect the behavior that will have in a 1-second interval. This should be confusing, but what I am trying to say is yes, you need help, and I am asking if you would consider letting me help you. Yes, I started a channel. I have no desire, honestly. What I like is what I have done and what I think could help support you and even add to your channel in many ways. So many comments I read and track. Just doing what I do all day, every day, tells everything. Like I was saying, I jumped on whenever you wanted and was able to add to your topic. Then I think it would benefit your channel and provide support and time for you on your own time and your own millions of kids. I could screen email however you want. I can find tech support for what you need. I say fine because I depend on my team essentially for everything. And when you are analyzing for the state, they attach one of the most intelligent IT teams one could need. I will just drop this on them and they will have it done in an hour. They are not going to expect me to analyze data for the state that is always time dependent and then always also show my findings in graphs, charts, spreads, etc., which is how I present. There is not a chance in hell. So I write before I present. I only present findings and then someone else takes it from there. By the way, this is part 1, not to overwhelm you. Part 2. April 9th. So I will do this in chunks, not to overwhelm you. So I am trying to say, please consider, or can we discuss how I can support you and this awesome channel that I am way more interested in than starting my own. No desire, really. Another huge reason is that since this case is sort of dying down slightly, and eventually will, I think it is imperative for every YouTuber to have a backup plan, especially those channels that essentially exploded with this case or was created for with this case. What this will add? Time for you is the biggest part, and it will add just so much if we go back and forth. And I don't mean all the time, but to keep shite moving and changing, exciting, and help with your on-camera pressure. I think it only makes 100% sense. How this will look and look like, you can determine that. If it ends up being that you only want someone to sift through your email and provide you with cliff notes, or again, whatever you have support, I will be very bluntly obvious, and only by the feedback I get, that you would only significantly improve your numbers and your subs commitment by bringing me on to banter, explain, go back and forth, agree, disagree, etc., which is exactly what they want and ask for repeatedly. I also could be very good support on sifting through the live chat while you are explaining, talking, or whatever. I can bring to your attention, or however you determine, or what you look for. I can say, hey, Casbat is asking why you think blah blah alpha behalf hall. Okay. Or Snoop Medic wants to tell you that blah blah blah. Make sense? So many biatch about everything. I get that. But some biatching and complaining is valid, telling, and deserve to be responded to. The ones that biatch are and our regulars are the focus, I think, and those are the ones that most often ask for most of the things I'm writing about. Of course, yeah, You timeline flies when you were giving your theory or talking. I was almost going to call you. I was going nuts, screaming at my screen, trying to ask you questions. You would have loved. And instead, I explained it and had about 5 people email me to respond to questions. Oh my gosh, yeah, I'm sure they did email you to respond to questions. They didn't even know your freaking email. It's not me, it's us. And it is you that is the reason. And yet, it's impossible for you alone to give them what they want. I was having full conversations with so many last night, back and forth. I could have carried you for hours last night in agreement or questions to explain, okay, I will go on, part 3, LOL. Okay, but wait. Cinnamon response, read LOL, almost done. Also, last chat, I hate to say, but Cinnamon Bop, what I call her, absolutely did say in response to that emailer, why don't you copy your own? Why should she do anything more? Then she wrote something like hashtag crazy alert. I got an immediate email from Snoop, yeah, no kidding, because you know each other, asking if she was talking about me. And I responded knowing that she was talking to the email. It was the person who wrote an email asking you if you would copy all this stuff you provided to add to her collection. Also, here is how I know. I remember the email said her copier was broken, I think dropped by her house cleaner, lol. So that was what she needed you to do for her. And then it would be addressed to her mass amount collection that she already had and in hard copies. That was who and what Cinnamon's response was intended for and to address. I don't blame you for being pissed. I was and would be. I wanted so bad to respond to her and say, MRB will determine what and for who she does shite for. That is what I was trying to say. A troll saying I suck is one thing and never will or would I comment in your defense or in reference to you. This is what she kept and keeps doing to me. MRB doesn't care what you think or have to say, so get off her chat. She calls me attention seeking, etc. That feels very different and personal than a stupid troll. It also ties all this up with my wanting to support you. This would require my very, very appropriate and considerate boundaries and respect, in which I think you'd be impressed at my ability and my level of commitment to rigid boundaries my entire career. I have been someone's assistant until I was able to achieve where I am right now, in which now I have support for me in assisting what my vision, my creation, and my baby, which is my passion. This is yours, and I am only wanting to help. Also, this would allow for either you more time or in my responsibilities to run or sift through some other platforms like Facebook, etc., only offering more exposure and followers. You are forced to answer the most ridiculous questions over and over, even ones like, have you seen the mouse again? LOL, the tone was literally gold. LOL, you were like, blah, maybe once, it's warmer, they go outside. LOL, I felt bad for you in that second. LOL. Or maybe people own mopeds and gas scooters. I could have pushed you right by that one. LOL. Know that what Cinnamon did is boundaries or lack thereof. When she goes at me, she had no clue she's essentially insulting you, the exact thing she was trying to protect. That is why I was so pissed about what she was saying to me so many times. She was unhinged. Hold on a minute. She was unhinged. I think this is using. Okay, that's she's saying using. I think there. She was using you as her reason. Her insulting your guest that contribute in any way is so horrible to both the person and you. It immediately creates embarrassment, which is why she did to me repeatedly that I got it. She moved on to others. Many subs noticed what they said that made comments either to me or in the chat not agreed with her. Okay, part 3 now, back to this. Oh, so I hope that this makes sense. If not, let's chat briefly on Hangouts. Yeah, let's not, okay? I couldn't have agreed with what more last night, and I was dying, LOL, screaming at my iPad. One person asked if I could go on tomorrow, tonight it would be now, and pick this same conversation up and going into more depth and explanation with what I was trying to say to MRB. I literally could support you for 3 hours, given you'd be asking what I meant and vice versa. That it's seemingly what they want. Do they change constantly? I think they do, but not so much as what they were trying to say in the email. This started to respond back to you. They want your opening. Now you can add that back in if I was supporting you, and also making it so that all you need to do is discuss what I throw at you. Yeah, we're going to discuss what she throws at me. Right. Mm-hmm. Most will be read from the chat and you can bounce back and forth whatever you like. I have a lot of ideas, and if you'd be even willing to discuss and consider, then I would be appreciative. I only want to support what you have created, and most essentially support you, as you again will have to transition onto essentially what will re-identify your channel after this case is over. I think this might be the best reinvention. Yeah, let's move to a drama channel. If you do not want me near the live, then how else can I support you so that you can be what you need in all areas of your life? Oh my gosh, she is the be-all, end-all, a legend in her own mind. Exactly, Carolyn P., a legend in her own mind. Just like everyone else who has left here, they all left as legends. They all ran this channel. They all made this channel. This channel will die without them. Yeah, legends, all of them. No doubt you are essential to many people who depend on you showing up night after night. I might be one of those lonely, dependent people, LOL. But that tells you so much, and that is imperative for your sanity. So while you are trying to not let down those who depend on you doing what you are so amazing at, consider me the one you can depend on to do those time-needed tasks that anyone can do for you, allowing you more of what you need to be doing versus what you are dependent on for. Okay, I will stop, but please consider it and let me know if we can even start a chat about it. If not, Carolyn, please, please, just say thanks, I'm not interested. I am not looking for anything like what no doubt I will be accused of, moving in on your channel, stealing it, ruining it, LOL. What I do anticipate is many more that want it, love it, and will look even more to it, which is how so many have responded to the few times I was on already. Let me please know, and let's start by chatting quickly. And then I said, I just got finished making a video of my theory that I have to edit and process to get up tonight on my theory, since I got so much flack in the comments about not doing premieres and not having my theory in its own video, LOL. My kids were literally Fortnite raging in the background, and oh well. I have not had a chance to go over all your emails. I want to ask if you know what happened to my Facebook group, because it shook me to the core and brought up every insecurity I had about mean girls, phonies, backstabbers, etc. I mean, I am the kind of person that is not fake. If I don't like you, you will see it. If I like you and trust you, and you stab me in the back the way it was done to me by especially the one person who said she was doing everything to protect and help me, it was insane what I went through over that, especially the conversations I had with both of them the night before they systematically spent hours destroying everything and hoping that each and every subscriber in that group would think I banned them. When the messages started coming in, I was still giving both the benefit of the doubt. I just could not believe that people are that evil and hurtful to one another. I remember second guessing if I was too harsh in asking them what happened. Even days after, with no response and clear screenshots of what they did, I still thought there would be something that would show it was not what I thought it was. However, I can say things happened many times over in my life like that. It is the reason I had more boys as friends than girls. Even when I was actively working and training others in Melaleuca, we had women double-cross us who could not have been closer to me. In the end, the rest of us are friends today, but I am so wary, and even though I think people are really good for the most part, I have a terrible thing that I feel in letting myself get close to or believe someone is really there for you. I am not sure if you relate to this, but it seems when I tell you the lengths, and this is one of the people that destroyed the Facebook group, so I'm just going to call her, what could I call her? Eunice. I don't think anybody has the name Eunice. The link that Eunice, that was her name, went through, and the things she told me about her life, and that her own son wouldn't speak to her. She was always telling me, this person is a troll, you need to get rid of them. However, I came to find out that while she was right about some, she was asking me to cut others out that I know were not trolls. They did this on YouTube and Facebook. It's funny because Jessica, that's one of my moderators, and Christina and I made me cut off, and Christina are two, they made me cut off. Christina is not Christina. Christina's not Christina with a K. It's a different Christina. Made me cut off. And do you know that these two restored my faith when they forgave all and not only came through for me, but entrusted me and supported me? That says and does a lot to restore the way I feel about people. However, I am forever wary, like last night, blah, blah, blah. Someone I have seen in many lives, chats, and always has been very nice. Last night, she was acting downright insane. That freaked me out. She was playing mind games. Anyway, it is easier to talk on a Hangout or phone. She says, I won't respond here, but tell me a good time to chat with you when you can call me. Here is my real number. Okay. That number is gone now anyway, but too bad. I'll put that up there. I'll read that part over here and then bring that back. Hold on. But here's my real number. You can shoot me a text, and my real name, Jody. We know she's Jody. And just briefly, do you think I have had amazing, trusting relationships with other women? Hold on a minute. Hold on. I'm going to get back to my little gray shack here. Hold on. I lost my place. Oh, boy. Almost there. Okay, hang on. I just got to get this up. Let me just move this up a little bit. I'm trying just to move it up. But every time I hit the thing, it moves up too far. All right, hold on. Okay, this is my real number. You can shoot me a text. My real name is Jody, by the way. And just briefly, do you think I appear to have had an amazing, trusting relationships with other women? LOL. Is there even such a thing? LOL. Okay, let me just try to put this up a little bit. I know then and still continue to know what you're talking about, and it feels even more now because right now it is about kids and raising kids and limits and judgment and criticizing and drama. I am the most drama-free person. I never even chose to outing Cinnamon Bop publicly, which took an immeasurable amount of self-control and inner strength. LOL. I wrote to you after I was threatened. If I didn't write to you, then this person was going to, and I hate when shite pertaining to me doesn't come from me, so I caved, sort of. I never told you initially. I did agree to tell you, so you know that it was in case, which now I understand why it's so important for you to know. I then still not telling you the name, never related or even defended. Oh my gosh, I can't get this to move up. I know what to do. I know how I can do this. Hold on. Let me just... Let me see how I can do this. Just put this up a little tiny bit. Oh, no, 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 no. Just a little bit. Oh, I think I see why. Hold on. Okay, I'm just going to put this here like that. That's how far I can get it up. A tiny example of my different hats, and I'm not always as sarcastic, mean, able to process the intended meaning behind written words which people hate most often, as they are then forced to take responsibility, instantly removing any ability to continue on with drama and creating controversy and intentionally creating conflicts, while here you are continuing to put forth all the effort to bring such top-notch and what I consider to be best on the YouTube content, period. This is your jam and should be your entire focus, which is why I will offer until I hear no thank you. LOL, even if you are willing to experiment or try delighting for a short amount of time, and if it works, great. If not, say the word. I don't have the time to be dramatic, and I worry it will model that behavior for my two girls, which will result in me wanting to off myself for creating what I have worked and continue to work feverishly to avoid my own two girls getting sucked in. On that note, you should have seen what I found out when I was having a girl, never mind one, but the first one. I wanted a boy, so flipping bad. LOL. I was told when I went into labor real early, 28 weeks, they told me it's a girl, and I burst into sobbing tears, leading to hysterical crying, and then even having trouble breathing. LOL. The doctor and the 50 other people involved due to the very, very early labor and risk of delivering. LOL. So many were saying to me, isn't it exciting, beautiful, amazing? To which all I could manage to respond was repeatedly saying over and over, yes, yes, yes. I wasn't crying out of joy and excitement. That is as much as I will say. I will also attach a pic of my hooligans so you can see my littles. Text me at above so we can briefly chat whenever you want. Then she sends me this thing. You prevented a call on Christmas, Thanksgiving, Easter, both kids' birthdays, all makeup calls for your missed calls, the ones you simply took away and told me that I would be more than welcome to call as a makeup. Of course I did call again. You failed to answer. I mean, Sunshine Lady, Honey Bunny, Living for Him, Crazy Cat Lady, and worst of all, Cinnamon. Over and over and over, calling people drunk, sounding. Casbat jumped in on that one, calling. Then she commented on these with the most blatant comments, but many were very subtle, and all of them were entirely uncalled for. Had I even read or seen comments like last night prior to going on even once, I would never ever gone on, and these comments were some of the worst ones. These comments were, hold on a minute, let me put this up like this. These comments were mostly without the camera on, the call-ins. I can't imagine if treat was added to the mix. The worst ones were the subtle ones by your very, very much regular fans. It was more horrible than it continued after you figured it out and said something. Cinnamon is relentless. One way or another, she will find a way to be a complete a-hole by either saying the rude comment and always enlisting others. She will also say, so-and-so, you can say that again, right? LOL. She is both making, if I can assault, hold on a minute. So she is both making, if you can insult, jab, comment, or criticize with my sense of humor and sarcasm, then anyone should be able to act appropriately and respectfully. Anyways, moving on. If you're on tonight, I will see you then. Then she says, whoa, and this is April 23rd, guys. That was beyond weird. That is beyond weird. That was an email to my ex, but sent a long time before he lost my kids. We did every other year for holidays, and that's the list of the ones he had the last year he had them. and obviously wouldn't even allow me to even call them. Never mind, as you can see, the other court order calls, he blatantly just refused to allow them to talk. As you can see, he got that bad. And literally, when I had Christmas Eve and he had Christmas, I tried to call on Christmas and he refused to let me even say hi. We'd do 1 year, they were with me, the next year for birthdays, and as you can see as well, refused to even let me talk to them on their birthdays, which is awful. It was also the worst schedule, so I would go 1 full year on holidays and their birthdays, okay, blah, 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 blah. Of all people to screw up and send this to, you can't understand me on a good day. Never mind when I cut 2 emails and paste them together. That was a dangerous mistake. The second half was truly to you, so wasn't a fun holiday, and that phone call refusal will cost me about $4,000 to engage attorneys' drafts and file motions and affidavits and litigate. Most often I draft my own petitions, and it will still cost this much. I will not make it through yet another court battle, being my 3rd in 5 years. I guess yet another reason to proofread, which for some reason I have a serious problem in doing. In fact, even when it crosses my mind to proofread, I still for some reason clearly don't follow through. Never mind, 9 to 10 times it doesn't even cross my mind. Anyway, I'm going to make it my newest goal to proofread everything before hitting send. Starting next email, I have maybe a hit send impulse disorder, LOL, or this one actually. I will start proofreading with this one. Okay, wow. I thought you were being highly dramatic and wondering how I warranted that type of response, or why you were no longer going to call me on every holiday and both of the younger kids' birthdays. Truth be told, I thought you were losing it. LOL. Glad to know that was not meant for me. Hello. I call BS. She's going to ask a murderer about her sewer. And then she wants money now. How am I calling in? You are in lockdown. LOL. I am just saying this. I am going to be sick. You are saving my ankles, and I can have it to you tomorrow afternoon. My parents won't be home until then. Blah, blah, blah is my PayPal. And I have now idea why Super Chat. Should I just throw it all in that? LOL. Okay. That's the end of that. So what a mess. What a mess. And she says those are not her words. Hi, Foxy and the Boxy. Those are not her words. Well, I have news for her. YouTube is cracking down on channels that go after one person. Her channel is only about me. Besides that, her channel uses 90% of her channel is my content. Mine. My videos, my face. Last night, she had an impersonator. She had a gentleman called AK Rocks that came up with my photo and said he was Mommy Ramblings, said that I sent him nude photographs, lied about me. That's a big no-no. That's called impersonation. Impersonation is not acceptable. Her whole channel impersonates me in every way, shape, and form. Her whole channel is dealing with inciting hate, harassment, and everything, and throwing it my way. That's what her whole channel is. She's toast, huh, Christy Love? Yeah, I know. Okay? She is spreading a horrific lie that Scooter and I were joking about Abby and Libby from the Delphi murders. We were not. And I proved that in the video before this one. Yet they are still going on and saying that we're not telling the truth. I just can't even. This person is obsessed. Thank you so much, Foxy and the Boxy. Obsessed to the point that she's dangerous. She's dangerous. The hate that she is inciting is at a level that someone is going to get hurt. Channels like her are going to be the reason someone is hurt. She has no content if it's not for playing me, lying about people. She's attacking Nicole. She's attacking Scooter. Attacks Lark. She attacks everybody. Sharon. Now she's attacking Sharon. This is like insanity. It is. And I don't want to have to go into this. I didn't want her to do this with her back then. Okay? But people would say, oh no, this can't be that she wanted to be your co-host. Do you all see that she wanted to be my co-host? Do you all see she wanted to run this channel? And when you see the text messages, you will see, let me see if I can pull up one of her doozies right now. Let me pull up one of these doozies that she did on Go Lightly. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, she would love to say all the time. I think I let's see right here. Let's see guts. See what we got. BBC Boston. But it's too much. It's too much. I've had it. We've had it. They made a terrible mistake. And they made a horrible, terrible mistake. Something that we knew about regarding recorded phone calls, which Massachusetts is a two-party state. And as they called us liars when Jimmy and I both said that they recorded our phone call, she swore up and down, no, those were just voice messages, until the other night her assistant was away and she was in a manic 7-hour live stream. And by the grace of God, I was laying down. I flipped onto my YouTube and I heard the words, yeah, this is when Carolyn called me, when Debbie and I were here, and her and Jimmy got on the phone, and I have this, and Carolyn doesn't know I have this, and I'm going to play it for the first time tonight. She recorded, without our permission, a telephone call, and she played it. And she played it for hundreds of people. That is a felony in Massachusetts. And you know what? I sprung up. Jimmy said, what is it? I said, she just admitted what we have known this whole time, that she recorded that phone call. Because I have already spoke to someone almost 4 years ago in the Billerica Police Department. Okay? About this. I have already spoken to them. And you see, because it was Jimmy and I on that phone call and neither one of us was alerted to the fact that she was recording, that's 2 felonies. That's 2 charges. 2. And she admits her and Debbie were there, and Debbie's speaking in the background, and she lets this play, and I have 15 minutes because I ran down and I knew that she would delete the video. But you see, she didn't even know what she did, and neither did Debbie, because they were too busy running around looking for stuff to make up about me that Debbie didn't even realize what her friend did and how she's incriminated. And not one person in her chat said anything when they know she lives in Massachusetts and she put up a phone call she said she recorded. So this is the great thing. They don't even freaking know this. Jimmy goes to me, go down, get it. We screen recorded that 15 minutes where she freaking incriminated herself. Yeah, as BBT, you effed up, BBT, you effed up. You really did. You and Debbie really effed up this time. I grabbed that recording. Her video went down for copyright. She doesn't know how to edit it because all she'd have to do is take out the music. But we already got the 15 minutes. And clear as a bell, she says, this is when Carolyn called me with Jimmy on the line, and I got the call, and Carolyn doesn't know I have this, and I'm going to play it tonight, and I'm going to play it tomorrow night, and I'm going to play it the next night, and the next night, and the next night. Well, she was flying, okay? And she was just promising everything under the sun, not realizing she was admitting to a felony. Punishable by up to 5 years in prison, up to a $10,000 fine for each count, and then opening herself up to be sued in a civil court for damages. Bravo! It was only a matter of time. Anybody going live that's doing nefarious crap will be caught when they go live, especially when they go live for 9 hours. Okay? I showed the emails because I was told to show the emails. I was having vicious lies being made up, that I made up these words, that she never wrote these words. And I say to her, please subpoena the emails, and you will see they are your emails. Subpoena them. If I want to show all of your information, I can clearly show everything. I'm protecting it for your own safety. Okay? Because I'm a good person. But you know what? I have every right to show everything I want. Every right. After what you have done to me for over 4 years, and you illegally recorded my husband and I, and then played that recording on a live stream where I was trying to explain to you what happened with Sarah Cooter Smiles, and you've got it all wrong. There was nothing against me saying that in that thing. The fact is, you committed a felony. And yes, I've already contacted the police. And yes, that's what I'm saying. You don't even know. And for you people that say I don't have to go to the New York State Police first, I most certainly have to go to the New York State Police first. I called the Billerica Police. I gave them Officer Bagnan. We were the first dealt with him back in 2019. And they said to me, absolutely. I said, I want to press charges. I want them arrested. Right, Sassy Dorsey, right. I want them arrested. And they said, okay, but first, you got to go call New York State Police. So for all the people that don't know the protocol, you have to call the New York State Police. Okay? So I'm called the officer that I'm dealing with, and he comes back on the beat tomorrow. And so since he's already handling the other things, I'm going to talk to him, and then he'll be talking to Billerica. Yes, call the police, Carolyn. That's a threat, right? So while they're sitting there trying to slander and lie about Scooter and I and Delphi, they should have been, your assistant should have been watching your butt, especially when you incriminated her as she was right there and complicit in that whole thing, right? Instead, you're trying to find out and trying to mislead people. So you have a lot to deal with. You have a lot coming your way. And you know what? I have a YouTube angel, as somebody would tell me, that while I was drifting off to sleep, I switched that on and heard those words that my husband and I knew. You recorded our conversations and you swore up and down you didn't. You incriminated your own self. It was just a matter of time. Just a matter of time. That's all it is. So, Foxy in the box, it says, to Scooter, one of the scariest things is how determined this person is to continue the harassment. They never take a day off. That person will be live on Christmas Day ranting for hours about MRB. Of course, I am her entire life. I'm her entire life. It's all she eats, drinks, and sleeps. And Mac the Knife. Well, Pitbull, she wanted her emails shown. She begged for her emails to be shown. She said I would never, ever do it. Hold on, I'm warming up my coffee. She said I would never, ever do it. Well, I did it. Scooter, do you have anything to say about her crap with Delphi? Because take the time to say it. I'm warming up my coffee.
Yes, I will. The washer's spinning real quick, so I gotta wait till it stops,
Okay.
because it's really noisy.
I don't hear it, but I'm across the kitchen now. I don't hear it at all.
Okay, yeah. Hi, Sassy Darcy, is she already? Okay, Carolyn, she's already saying she didn't write all these.
She's saying what?
She's saying, that she did not write these emails, which you knew
Okay.
she would.
Subpoena them. Subpoena them. Subpoena them. I'll be glad to give them to whoever to prove it to you did. Subpoena the emails.
And of course, those voice messages she left,
They're not hers either, right?
yeah, they're not hers either.
Oh, okay.
And all combined, and
Yeah.
edited.
Uh-huh. Subpoena it, BBT. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was not joking about the murder of the two little girls. I wouldn't do that.
It was somebody that came out on the path we were talking about, not a person that didn't even
Yes,
exist.
yes, it was somebody, yes.
I said, were you
Yes.
there alone? And you go, yeah, we were. But somebody came out on the path. And I said,
Yeah.
did they flip out and kill them? We're talking about him being a serial killer. And she's talking about hypothetical people we don't even know on a path. That's what it was. It wasn't Abby and Libby. This was in, when did you go there? It was 2021? So you said.
No, it was 2019,
Okay.
July 22nd, I think.
Okay, so it's still
I don't-
2.5 years after the murders. How could it be Abby and Libby that we're talking about when it's 2.5 years after that? Oh my gosh. They just twist
Now, I
everything.
was the one, and it wasn't you, when I was playing Dade, walking across the bridge, I was the one that said, does he look like Bridge Guy? I was just saying that as a joke. Maybe
Right.
that was wrong of me to do, because now it's been twisted into all this other stuff.
Yeah, we can't say anything, obviously, because it
No.
gets
And
twisted.
it was literally 2
What I
seconds that you
say.
said that, Scooter.
Huh?
Like, I said, it was like 2 seconds when you said that, and I said, no, it's not him, and then we talked about his shoulders, do you remember? But you said that somebody was coming up the path, somebody
And I
else.
never for a second thought that was Dade. Come on, it was.
You were
was
just
my-
joking. It was a joke. You know what? We
That's
can't
my
do
humor.
we can't do anything because they watch every single thing and they look for every single thing, but they can do whatever they want, be as crude as they want, say things about kids, say things all over. They can do whatever they want.
Oh, Carolyn, and now, of course, you are picking on her, targeting her you're doing something so horrible by reading her emails.
Oh, but what are they doing? An entire channel dedicated to every day combing everything that I say and do. That's targeting.
100%. And BBT, show all this freaking evidence.
I'm just responding. I'm defending myself. Right?
BBT, show all this evidence you've been
Yeah,
saying.
let's see your
for
big
years.
evidence. Come on.
Oh, I've got so much on her. Oh, gosh, you guys wouldn't believe how much I've got on Carolyn.
Yeah,
I'm
and
gonna
all you do is show my videos that I put on
Maybe-
YouTube.
BBT speaks and splice, fast forward, and rewind.
That's all she does.
it
Keeps
is. That's
rewinding,
all it is.
rewinding,
It's
rewinding.
Nothing's in order. Nothing's played straight through. She does that. I mean, people believe it. People
Show
are
it,
going to believe it
BBT.
or not.
Show it.
Yeah, show your big proof. Now, don't show my videos. Show your proof. What do my
your
videos
proof.
4 years
Show
later
us
have to
stuff.
do with the proof you said you had 4 years before?
Yeah, show it.
Show it. What are you going to show? She's on the sauce again, which is about Molly Golightly. Everybody knows it's about Molly Golightly. Oh, wait till they see that.
Show the freaking
Show
stuff.
it. Who cares?
Show it.
Not showing it because she doesn't have anything.
She's got
She
the
doesn't
same
have
crap she's
anything.
already shown. She's got the same crap. It's all it is.
Yeah, it'll be your videos spliced together.
You can't
And
just.
they'll all clap. Oh, bravo, BBT.
Yeah.
Bravo.
And Ivy Lynn over there, who she couldn't stand, and Cinnamon Hot, all these people, and yeah, oh my gosh.
Was she friends with them now or something?
Oh,
Like
yeah,
it just
they're over there, like applauding.
like
her.
nothing happened, right? No loyalty at all between
Right.
these people.
Flip
It's all
and
fake
flop,
friendship.
Flip and flop, all fake friends. All fake friends. You asked for the
Grab a
proof,
link.
I showed it. And then when I show the proof, I'm targeting you. If I don't
Maybe-
show the proof, I'm nothing but a fake, right? And there's no pleasing you guys because you don't want the proof. You don't want
They
the truth.
don't. They don't. They want to just continue.
Grab a link, BBT. You're not blocked on this
Yeah.
channel, huh?
Go on.
Grab a
Continue.
link.
Continue. Continue. That's all they want.
Yeah. Come on up, BBT. Come on.
Oh,
You're
yeah,
welcome
You're not
to come
blocked.
up.
You're not
Caroline.
blocked.
Carolyn, she always says, oh, yeah, she wouldn't let me up there. Oh, gosh, you can't get in there.
Yeah, come on.
Come on, let's hear ya.
I don't need to make alts to go in your channel.
think
You
you're
said
brave
you'll
enough.
unblock me, unblock. I mean, why don't you take a link? You're not unblocked. You're not blocked here at all. You are unblocked here.
Carolyn, I did block Pink.
Oh, I didn't even
So
know
if
she
you
came in
want her
here.
to call in.
I didn't even know
You'll
she
have to
came in.
unblock her.
I didn't even know she came in.
We gave you $1.99 and said something about a broomstick, and we said thanks for supporting the channel.
Oh, that's
You
really
couldn't get it
sweet.
deleted.
Yeah,
Thank you, Pink. Oh my gosh, that
Oh.
$1.99 that's beautiful.
Thanks for
I
that
love your
$1.99.
I love that picture. Cute.
I think
That's
BB.
what she wants, Sassy Darcy. She wants this attention. That's it right there in a nutshell. She wants the attention.
Well,
She's
she's
not
going to
brave
have a
enough.
lot of attention. I don't think she's going to like what she did with that phone call thing. It was so stupid. And you know what, BBT, I have to tell you, the last time you exposed all of your emails and you had them on the screen doxing so many people with their real names, including some of your moderators, not one person in your chat told you for that entire time you were on that you had your emails showing, and you left that video up for days. It doxed Nancy, it doxed Jamie, it doxed, who else was doxed in there? Sour Milk and Cookies, Moo of Two, Casbat, oh gosh, there were so many, Jolie, Ladybug, doxed all of you, and not one person told you that. That should show they secretly want you failing. You don't even get it. Then the next time you exposed your text messages, no one told you. The other day when you exposed your emails again, no one still has told you that. But best of all, no one stopped you from releasing what is a felony in Massachusetts, and that you're at own admission that you taped our phone call. They still haven't told you. great group. They really have your best interests, don't they?
Your real friends, BBT. Those are some friends, huh? They want to see this train wreck, okay? They want to see it. That's why they're not telling you, okay?
Mm-hmm.
No offense. Take a link. Take a link. Check your email, Carolyn. See if did she email you?
Let me see.
She's too big of a coward. She wouldn't come over.
She won't. She's a coward. You're right.
She won't. Hi, Pitbull Slew.
Let's see. Come on.
True, Pitbull, I agree.
Nothing. Nothing.
What's your excuse gonna be now, BBT, why you didn't call in? You're always dying to call in.
It's the same reason she yells, Nikki, take a link, take a link, take a link. But I'm blocked on her channel. She's too scared to hear what I have to say. She's not going to like what I have to say. So she's scared. She's a scaredy cat. That's why. Take a link. Email Carolyn. You have her email.
Hi, Sherry Ann. Hard to believe. 3.5 years and this is still going on.
And Carolyn has every right to defend herself against false accusations. That's what they tell you to do. You defend yourself, and that's it. And that's what she's doing. Every time something comes up, she has the right to do that.
They do, Linda Uribe, they do like it. You're right. Well, yeah, it doesn't do any good to defend yourself because they're never going to believe it. But I understand that, you know, you want to do that and that's your decision. And I stand behind you on that.
Who's that? Who's that, Scooter?
Oh, I said, yes, I know you do want to defend yourself from them, but you'll never be able to prove, you know, change their minds.
Oh.
They have their mindset and it will not change.
She might be able not to change her
And I
mind.
Even
don't-
when they see the proof, they
But she
still.
can prove it.
Yeah, yeah, I
But-
can prove it. Yeah.
She can
But
prove
I
it.
stand behind you on that, Carolyn, you know, even though I don't agree with it, I stand behind you on it. It's your channel. It's you they're going after,
Mm-hmm.
you know?
Well, all of us, Scooter. It's all of us. Not just Carolyn that they're
Well,
going.
it's mainly Carolyn though. This is her channel.
Yeah, I know.
They wouldn't say anything about us if we kept our mouths shut.
Yeah, she doesn't have an interest in the truth. She has. Somebody even told
Oh.
her last night. One of her own people said, "Look, you need to stop this. I'll get you a lawyer." Blah blah blah. Well, it was obvious she didn't want to listen to this person. She didn't want the lawyer. She didn't want a lawyer because number
No.
one, she knows no lawyer will take her case because she has no case against me. She has nothing. She's the one harassing me. But second of all, she doesn't want that. She wants to continue with this. This is her content. But she's going to have no choice because YouTube is not allowing this anymore. YouTube is not going to allow her to have a channel that impersonates me and harasses me. And it's impersonation because 90% of her content is my videos, day after day, day after day. And then she had that guy on last night that had my picture and was pretending he was me. That's impersonation.
Boy, he's a strange one. I had
Yeah,
never heard
that's
of him
fraud.
before.
And then claiming that I sent him nude pictures. That's against the law.
What? He said
Yes,
that?
yes, that's against the law. Okay, so keep it up. You're doing a great job of syncing your own channel perfectly. Plus, then admitting to a felony with your partner. Very good. Against two people, that's two different counts.
Yep.
Yep, that's a little. She messed up, really.
Yeah,
There,
you messed up.
you messed up a little bit, just a little bit.
Yeah. You effed up.
You're so
That was
stupid.
stupid.
You're so stupid.
So stupid. Really is.
Dave's TV. We always have to mute.
Anyway,
Okay,
but it's
we'll be
just,
quiet now.
I don't know. Today is, tomorrow's candle making.
What, Kara? Oh, yeah.
You have your kid scooter?
No, I'm not doing it. I'll be decoupaging.
No. Oh, you're gonna be here.
I'll be here, yeah.
Oh, I want to show you these drawers that
I
I
gotta
made.
find some
I have
different
to log
things
on
to
to,
to pour candles into.
I have to log on and show you something.
I have a bunch of stuff.
Right,
I have
Jeanette?
so much. I don't even know what to do. I didn't even look through half of my bags yet. Okay.
Jeanette. I love that. He is pretending like he
Load
is
of folders I can
a
pour
fuck life.
What'd she say?
And I have Christmas
Jeanette
nuts.
says he is pretending like he is tough thug life. That's what these people do on here. They act like they're so tough.
Oh, I know.
That's great.
Where, on here?
On YouTube, they all act like they're so tough.
Yes. Look what Jeanette said. She's talking about that guy,
What guy? Which one?
Hi, Amanda Love.
the one that was on BBT's.
Oh, you talking? That guy follows me on Twitter. It's so weird. I don't even know who
Never
he
heard
is.
of him.
Get rid of them.
I don't even know who he is.
He pretends that he is Tupac or Eminem, Jeanette said.
Are you kidding me? No,
Well,
it's for real.
Tupac's no
Hilarious.
longer living, is he? Right? Tupac's not here anymore.
No,
He died in like 1997 or something.
he's a wannabe Eminem, said Jeanette. It's funny, you're right. All these people that try to act like they're these tough thugs.
My custody arrangement. She was my friend. She didn't know. I didn't tell her.
Can-
Carolyn, check your email again. Maybe she did. Maybe she had a change of heart. She's gonna come.
After all those emails, I think she has her email address.
She wouldn't know how to write a short email,
She
Nicole.
could,
I mean, I did talk.
Well, couldn't she write an email? Just, hi, this is BBT. Can I have the link? That's all she has
Probably
to.
not.
We don't need 3 pages.
I hear somebody has something in the background. Does anybody have anything going on in the background? Anybody hear that?
Nothing.
Oh,
Is it
okay.
Dave's TV?
No, maybe it's that day. I just want to make sure it wasn't anything else. It's his TV. What's he watching? I don't care. But I just thought he had something else on. All right, let me see something.
Hi, Amanda Love.
Doing a thug's life.
Are you here to give us love? We appreciate it.
80s girl, part 7 million. Yep.
Let's see something here. But yeah, candles, that should be fun. And like I said, Sandra Roos, I said she's going to try to stop on. We'll see if she's able to.
Did she buy a candle making kit or no?
She has all that stuff, yeah. She has.
I've never handled before, ever. Never made one.
Not even, I made them as a little kid with my mother with one of those kits that you would get at Christmas time. We actually made floating candles because my mother loved putting floating candles on the lake.
Look at snow remover. Legend has it. She's still typing and calling Carolyn stupid.
What did she say?
Legend has it. She's still typing and calling Carolyn stupid.
You're so stupid, Carolyn. You're so stupid.
No, if you're Black Sassy Darcy, your comment won't show.
No, it won't show it.
We see you, Sassy. Delightful.
Well, I
Darcy.
mean, is she saying that she's sending a link here and it's not being, and asking for a link and it's not being,
I don't know.
Sassy said she invited her to come over here, but she
No, we're blocked, BBT. We are blocked.
yeah,
Okay.
you're the one that blocked Nicole.
Listen, I tried to come on your panel earlier. I typed nothing, okay? I typed and it went on there, but I was blocked. It went to nothing. Nothingness, okay? That makes me feel sad, okay? You promised Nikki can come up there and talk to you. And then you blocked me. I feel really bad about that. That's not Massachusetts like. That's not Massachusetts like at all.
She's from your state. You should
What
let
from
her.
our neighbors? My name is BBT. Right? Right, kid? We can have a beer together. We can go to the bar and have a beer, right, kid? Come on, pick a link.
Oh, I'm sure it was a mistake.
She won't have a screen in front of her.
She can't do this on the spot stuff. She's scared. That's why she's not taking a link.
Because she doesn't have a video, she can keep flipping back and forth. And
Yeah.
I don't speak in splice, BBT, or fast forward or rewind, okay?
I can't imagine how her brain goes back and forth, back and
Or
forth.
a gerbil that's stuck on a wheel.
Oh my
man.
gosh, it's crazy.
Madness. Pure madness.
Hi, Lisa L. And no, Carolyn is not bullying her. So just stop all that. She's not bullying her. She's not doing any of that. She's responding.
Why, who said that? Somebody?
Oh, I'm just going by, I know what they're going to be saying, you know.
Oh.
She was so horrible.
Yeah, it's bullying when I respond one time, but it's what they do is not. It's hysterical.
She's on several times a day, like one time 9 hours. That's crazy. All about Carolyn. Carolyn comes on for one night to defend herself, and they all get freaked out. They're all scared now.
Show yourself.
You're right. Defend herself.
Show it and go
From-
on your way.
Right, it's false accusations, plain and simple. Blatant false accusations. And she's not even the full video. Ever. She never does.
She won't
Don't-
play her voicemail either, I heard. She won't play the
She doesn't
voicemail.
play the video through. She'll go to Carolyn's videos and she splices them together on different days and creates this narrative that is so overwhelmingly ridiculous that anyone with half a brain would realize what she's doing. And I think they do know. But they continue.
They're watching us right now. I'm
That's
sure.
okay. She can watch all she wants. She has every right to do that. Just like we have it right to
Comments
do.
will show for you only, Darcy, up your
Yeah,
blog.
you'd be the one that can see it, but
Yeah,
if you're
no,
blocked, nobody else can.
Yeah, I'm blocked on that channel. She said the assistant, Miss Assistant, said that they would fix it. I don't know that person personally. They said they did not tell me the truth. Because as of today, I am still blocked. You are not blocked, however, from this channel, BBT. And I implore you to take a link. Please. Take a link.
She won't come here.
Right, Rosalita?
Yes, she would if she could get a link. She used to say. What happened to you taking a link whenever BBT?
I don't know, man, all this stuff is so ridiculous.
I know, it's nuts.
There's real problems going on in the world.
I just think it's important to be transparent with your audience. And if you say that someone isn't blocked and they are, that's lying. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, I'm supposedly homophobic. Yeah, okay. And then the other day, you know, they say the most crazy things, but they say that my son Ray was gay and I couldn't accept him, and that's
Oh my
what.
God.
You know, if my son Ray was gay, I would tell you that my son Ray was not gay, and the fact that you guys have to keep saying it shows that you're thinking that's an insult. Okay? Because if you didn't think that, you wouldn't say that. So it's just sick that you even slander and you try to demean someone as if, why is that to you? If that you're saying you're the one that's homophobic because you're the one that thinks it's a bad thing, and so you say that. If my son was
Right.
gay, I would say he was gay. He's not gay. He was never gay.
We just have to come up with something.
It's just it's one thing after the other after the other. It's constant lies about him.
Yeah,
Today they've gone after Jimmy, saying insinuating that he AR'd someone. DNA is going to come back and show that. Mama Ames saying how badly he's aged, that we probably can't decorate our house because it's too cluttered. For a little judgy. I thought you were a Christian, Mama Ames. Pretty judgy on someone's relationship too, Mama Ames, aren't you?
She said that Jimmy was too old to decorate the house?
No, our house is too cluttered to
Too cluttered
decorate
with-
it.
The hoard, it's hoarded and all this stuff.
Okay, my house may be too cluttered to decorate it. Okay,
Wow.
so what? Who cares?
decorate
Really,
mine
Mom
too.
Ames, I thought you're not supposed to judge anyone, right?
Yeah, you're not, yeah, right. Where's your non-judgment zone? Where is your?
Right.
And even if her son happened to be gay, my brother is gay. So what? Who cares? She wouldn't love him any
You
less.
wouldn't love them any
The
less.
fact that you're saying it as to be an insult means that you are homophobic. You are, not Carolyn.
Exactly.
You are. Because you are, Carolyn is not using that verbiage. You
Right.
are.
Yeah. Why do you always say that? You always constantly say that.
Not an insult.
Jimmy
Who's
has a brother
always
who is. It's
saying
a
that,
big
Carolyn?
deal. What's the wrong with it? I'm friends
Carolyn?
with a lot of gay people. What's wrong with it? Why do you use it as if it's an insult?
Why, who always says that, Carolyn?
Oh, they all say it.
Oh, okay.
They all say it. So many say it.
Yeah. Yeah,
And in
that's
her
true.
chat, they especially say it. Why do you say that?
Come on, BBT. Let's do this thing. We won't say a word. You and Carolyn just talk. We'll
It's
shut
only
up.
making you sound homophobic.
She won't come over.
My neighbors are gay. They're some of
know.
our best friends. I know, but I'm not supposed to have friends with the neighbors around here because they all hate me, right? Yeah, okay.
I'm not gay, but I have a gay progressive flag hanging from my porch as well as my neighbors do. Does that make, what do you have a problem with that? Like, come on.
They twist everything. They twisted
Where
the
did
rainbow
non-ju-
cake for my birthday. They twisted everything. It's just
Oh,
it's
yeah.
constant twisting.
Thinking of every insult they can think of. That's
Constant
it.
twisting. Thank you, Lark.
Play the video straight through, BBT. Just play one of Carolyn's videos straight through.
She can't. She can't
Without-
because she has to brainwash them on what they need to think. She can't let it play. She's got to constantly say this, that, and the other thing. She's afraid. She's petrified, Lisa. She's petrified.
And then it's rewind.
Yeah,
fast
Carolyn went on
forward.
vacation with 2 gay people. Oh boy. Kevin, you're gay? Stop.
Oh my God, she went on vacation with 2 gay people? Oh my God.
That's crazy. I didn't know that.
Wild.
I didn't know that either. Oh,
I thought you were good buddies. I didn't know that, Kevin. That's going to change everything now.
Everything, Kevin. It's ridiculous. It is ridiculous.
Kevin to the office.
Kevin to the office, please. Kevin to the office.
Oh my gosh. Stupid.
she's a chicken, guys. She's not going to call.
I don't see why BBT can't just call and apologize to Carolyn for all this crap. BBT needs to
She
apologize.
didn't do anything wrong, Nicole.
She did-
BBT
Oh,
did
if
nothing
snow
wrong.
remover, of course they
Carolyn.
will. Who the hell cares anymore? They're going to do it. They do it anyway. It's just ridiculous.
BBT's innocent.
Of course she is.
Just one video straight through.
She's some kind of special, that's for sure.
No, this will be her content for the next, I don't know, until Carolyn,
Yeah,
address-
Oliver, I will.
Huh?
Oliver said write a book. I said, yeah, I will.
Oh, 80s girl said she saw your comment, Chris
She was
Free.
too busy playing Carolyn's
Oh,
recorded
then you're
phone
not
call
blocked,
again.
Christy.
Oh, she played it again? Oh, that's good for her. Really? Wonderful.
She doesn't want to hear this, I guess.
Chicken.
Chicken.
You're not
Lisa,
blocked then, Chris Reed.
look at Lisa Howell. She's
Congratulations.
a chicken. Oh my gosh.
She's not playing this. She's playing something else because she doesn't want to hear it. She's scared. She doesn't want to come up here. She doesn't
She'll
want
watch
to.
it when she can, edit it and everything.
Right, she'll have to twist the word around,
Yeah.
Yeah.
just like she always does. Just like in that video, you're wearing a different shirt in
Excuse.
the same video.
I know. She'll be like, "Look at this," and not even like a different shirt. Like it's like
Not
a
even-
different. It's like a year apart. I mean, you can see just by things of my hair, everything. It's like, oh
Her
my
kitchen's
gosh.
different, her fridge is different, her shirt is different, everything's different. BBT doesn't even do a good job of editing.
Oh my.
What are they
God.
saying? This girl telling her BBT doesn't have to.
Or she needs to fire her editor, whoever's editing
Well,
her
let's look
stuff.
at the top chatters. I was going to look at that. Let's take a look at the top chatters while we're waiting to see if she'll take a link. Was
80s girl, BBT probably has a headache. Or she would call.
Okay, top chatter is Kevin Leonard. The second is Deborah Van Couverden. Third is Larky. 4 is Margot. 5 is the Captain Lee fan and Batman. Jeanette is 6. Debbie L is 7. Nicole Griffith is 8. Chris Ree is 9. V is 10. 11 is Lisa L. Debbie D is 12. LMNW is 13. Bucky Ann's Creations 14. Rough and Ready's 15. Janae Ann's 16. Liza Ward 17. Sharon is 18. Sean Sneed is 19. Sherry M is 20. 21 is Two Scooter. You made it, Two Scooter.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. 22 is Tammy. 23 is Rosalita. Oh, Rosalita, you're here. Would you be able to do Rosalita to the Rescue sometime on Sunday, maybe? 24 is Linda Uribe. And 25 is Billy Boy Blue. Okay. I wonder, we have to ask her. She's here, Nicole. Rosalita.
Rosalita, I have you scheduled for December 8th, was it? 8 o'clock?
No, I thought we were going to say
December 4th.
December 4th.
Number 4.
Are
December
you
4th,
available
8
on the
o'clock.
4th at around 8 or something?
8 Eastern Standard Time?
Cleaning questions? Oh, she
Rosalita.
can. Write it down.
Okay.
Rosalita
I have
to
it
the
on the
rescue.
calendar. I have you on my calendar, Rosalita. That's going to be awesome. Rosalita to the rescue. Sunday at 8.
Sweet.
So now everybody bring your worst cleaning nightmares, questions, and if you want, like, you can test it out, which we really like some people to bring their worst things and test it out live while Rosalita gives you advice. And some common things to have on hand is probably going to be, like, I would just imagine, baking soda, vinegar, peroxide maybe, dish soap. What other kinds of things would they need to have on hand? Maybe alcohol,
Bleach.
something like that. Yeah, just
No,
have those
80s
things.
girl says they want Nicole Griffith to take a link, but there is no link. Ha ha ha! I can't make this up.
There's no way for me to contact her, man. They have me blocked on her. I don't know if they don't know how to unblock me or who blocked me. I swear to God, I am blocked on her channel. I am blocked. Okay, BBT, you can come up here. Why don't you come up here? Please. You can come to my house. You want to come to my house and have a cup of coffee?
Oh, God.
I'll give you my address. And what everybody, Nana Patty, you knows my address. Just ask her. Come over. Okay? I'm not a scary person, man. All right? Just, it's whatever. I'm not even mad at her. I just wish she would stop doing this crap. That's all. But yeah, coffee sounds good.
I had to heat my coffee up.
I'm drinking a Gatorade.
My coffee. I'm having water now.
I don't know. I don't know why I can't chat there. I've tried. I typed in there. Help. Can you see me? Help me. Please. Hello. And nobody saw it. It was like I was on an island all alone.
Prayers for your job, Amanda Love. Hope you get it.
Oh, good. Yeah. Prayers to
Ooh, I
get
hope
your
you get
job,
it.
Amanda. Hope that comes through.
Hi, cute kitty. Kitty, I haven't seen you in a while. Hope you're well.
Hey, cute kitty, kitty.
Oh, let me show you my pictures I finished.
Oh, yeah. That's what I was going to go do.
I gotta look at the rest of the collectibles that I have. I didn't even go through them. I think I have some Fenton paperweights. Isn't that crazy? Like really old ones.
Paperweights?
Yeah, old Fenton paperweights.
Cute.
Oh, my phone's about to die.
Oh, no.
Well, I did this, just with some little
Yeah, I'm going to
baby
show mine.
shells
What did you do?
for the heck of it.
Let's say
Remember
what?
how we talked about we wanted to have a wall filled with shells?
Yeah.
Well,
Did you see the people that It's Bink made?
Oh,
no,
those were cool.
She made people out of her shells.
she did?
Yeah, and they put them on a board and everything. It was really cool.
Wow, no, I didn't see.
That's me. It's not BBT.
Oh, okay.
Hey, BBT, come on in. Very nice, Scooter.
Oh, wait, I gotta get off of here because I can't see my camera now.
Look at all your pretty Christmas cards on your curtains.
Those are vintage ones that I ordered.
Oh, I thought you already got that many already. I'm like, wow.
Oh, okay, can you see this or no?
Yep.
Wait. Nah, am I here?
Yeah, you're here.
We can see you.
Here, I'll spotlight you.
Here, wait. Dang it, what did
All
I
right, I
do?
spotlighted you.
Okay.
Cool. You just glued them to a board?
Oh, pretty.
Yeah, one of those Family Dollar things.
Oh, you must have bought quite a few of those.
No, the only ones I bought are these three.
Oh, okay. It looks like you've been making a lot more. Those are cute.
No,
I like that. I like the blue
I
color.
really like that.
do you like it? I mean, it's just,
Yeah.
I didn't paint them or anything. It's just,
Beautiful.
and then here's the,
Careful, Scooter.
Oh,
Very
wow. Very nice.
Did you use any snow text on that?
yeah, see,
Is that on the frame?
frame and in the picture.
Oh, and in the picture. It's just hard to see the dimension. Hold on. Yeah, now I see it. Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
it looks cool.
And
Scooter, I love it. That's a good Christmas picture. Look at that house.
I really like this one.
Yeah.
I really, really do.
It has dimension. Does it have dimension anyway? Because it looks like it does. Does it really have like a lot of like 3 layer?
Well, I put the snow text, real heavy on the
Yeah.
roof and on that Christmas tree in the yard,
You did really good.
Dimension a lot, right?
That would look good like right in your foyer as you come walking in the house.
And then this one I
Oh, the door.
Oh, wow.
That's a great one. I
That
love
looks
it.
nice with the dark green
Mhm.
around the, is it
Nice.
green? Yeah, around the edge, eh?
Oh my God, that looks so good. That looks 3-dimensional. Like you could walk right past.
does it?
Yeah.
I love it.
I think the layering that you did around the canvas around that,
Uh-huh.
then the green adds depth to it, so it looks like 3D. It's cool. Is that what you were going for?
Yes.
This looks good.
Oh, and Rosalita, somebody was asking about the difference between the two machines. I got my machine, and it's the steam machine, and I'm liking it. I like the way it does the self-cleaning, and it cleans the roller, and it cleans it with the steam, and then it tells me what to do, like empty this, empty that. Nice when it's giving you orders. and but somebody who was putting was asking me, she can't decide between the one with the steam or the regular one with the capful, and I don't know, wonders if you had any ideas on that. And I'm just going to take you over here and show you what I made when it was a power outage.
Lisa, I said you got my box today. I'm glad everything was okay and adequately packed.
Okay, so I'm gonna go over here.
Thank you, Amanda Love.
So,
I turned my camera off. I'm waiting for
Having any
my
luck?
picture to go off.
Why stared in your camera off? Why?
I just don't want it on anymore.
Want me to put mine on? I'm laying down though.
Oh, it doesn't matter. I don't care. Whatever you want to do.
who's a co-host? Can somebody spotlight?
Thank you, cute kitty kitty.
Yes, I'm gonna spotlight you, Carolyn.
All right.
I have some to mail out and I can't find boxes.
Okay, ready? Just bear with me. I'm gonna spotlight.
All right.
Go ahead.
Okay, so I was working on these last night during the auction. These cat jars.
What are you showing us, Carolyn?
The cat
Oh,
jars.
cute.
Oh, those are cute.
Cat jars.
Cute kitty kitties.
I'm doing these. I just started these on the auction last night.
I would use it as a cup almost. I swear. I know that's weird.
Oh, those are cute.
Aren't they with the
Copy in my jars.
Yeah, right.
I knew that would get you.
I've been doing jars for a long time. This is one of my favorite jars. I think I did this 2 or 3 years ago, but I still love this. Is one of my favorites.
Really pretty. I like that.
And then I also did a wood one. Here, this what I was trying to show you the other day. Where did I put that? Wood. I've
So
got
pretty.
a bunch of jars. Oh, I did. Where the heck did I put my snowman? I had them over here. I did this cans are fun. I did this can. The Mackenzie Child can. I just put my snowman.
Those cat ones were adorable.
Yeah, I have to do the tops of them. What the heck I did with my snowman? I thought I probably have him down here. Mr. Snowman. Oh, here he is. Here he is. I did this one, and I did this one on a wood. And it's got all the sparkle.
Oh, that's cute.
That's what I
Chris,
made.
you come back from the dark side.
Is that a
Napkin.
canvas, Carolyn?
No, it's a wood.
Oh, okay, so you're doing what I do then, okay.
Yeah, okay. I love the glitter on them though. I had a dream about glitter last night. Just didn't.
About me?
No, just
About glitter, but you are
Glitter
glittery,
is something
Scooter.
I
You're
like.
shining, a shiny star.
It just brought me back.
Oh, thank you.
Glitter, did you tell Carolyn to use glitter?
Ooh, I like that though, for real, I do.
She said she had a dream about glitter last night.
No, I
She
don't
doesn't know
remember
that.
when I did that. I just see what it is, and this is a shell. This one I think is from Edisto. This shell, and I'm gonna hang this up. There's
Pretty.
glitter on that too.
I really like that snowman though. The glitter,
I know.
He's cute.
very pretty.
You can even write something.
Wow.
Rosalita said that Frosty's her favorite in Christmas decor.
Yeah, I agree. I was just gonna read that comment. I love Frosty.
Kevin has dreams with glitter in it, for real, I've never heard of of that.
Oh,
Really?
I never.
No, but I feel like I had something like I was making something with glitter and it just came back. Like I didn't remember it until like just now when I just said that. Now I feel like it was a dream.
I've never heard of such a thing. That's cute.
Look up what it means to dream about glitter. I'll be back.
Only tell us if it's something good, okay?
That's cute there, Carolyn.
Yes, ma'am.
Who is that?
Yeah, those are Annalie elves. But they were at the auction last night, the unsale that we had. Until the lights went out. We had an unsale. It's very fun. Kevin Leonard, your dreams sparkle. Yeah, right? Then maybe that's what it means.
I like the faces on there. They're strange.
I
I was
know.
watching it, I was laughing.
Oh, it's a joke, Kevin? Oh, okay.
Bink was so funny last night.
Oh yeah.
Was
She is very funny. Bink is very funny.
Yeah.
She really is. Oh, Sherry, bring that to the Rosalita to the rescue. How do you clean a double paned window? Bring it to the rescue. Don't answer.
Yeah,
Keep them
don't-
hanging on for your answers, Rosalita. Don't give it to them now.
It's a secret until she comes on.
It means the promise of something good and
Keep
or
them wanting.
adventurous. That's what it means.
Carolyn, are those elf faces, are those cloth or are they plastic?
No, they're cloth.
Oh,
They're
okay, that's,
hand painted. They're from New Hampshire.
Wow,
Annalie
that's
dolls are
close.
from New
One
Hampshire.
looks
Yeah,
really
I
nice.
love Annalie dolls.
It's only an hour away from
He's
me.
the one with the dark hair looks naughty, his face.
yeah.
Well, he did something no good.
The other one looks so familiar, that face. Hi, Sherry 54321.
Hi, Sherry, 54321.
And I have never done my own windows. I have only done my own windows. So you probably know from doing your own windows.
Squeegees work the best, I know that much.
The what?
Squeegees?
Oh, like yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah.
bought a handled one to do the windows in the fall, and then we got sick and they never got done.
My uncle would clean, and he told me that, Debbie, do your windows with a squeegee.
And what kind of cleaner?
Windex.
Hey, I've always heard vinegar, though, vinegar and water.
Vinegar. I just use Windex. So it's
I
like
do too. I do too.
vinegar and water is probably close to the same
Bone
thing.
and me works really good on windows.
Bone
especially
on me, really?
windows. Yeah.
My mother used to always say that, like shops, like they didn't want you to see in or something. They would always put bonami on
Whatever
them,
you-
like to make a film.
Oh,
And then, so I guess maybe they did that because it would make a film. But then when you wanted to wash it off,
I was just
come
going
right
to
off.
say, don't leave
you know,
that
I've
out.
heard that. I tried that once. I never understood that, Lisa.
I
don't know, do
have.
people
I've
use-
used it.
because
I
I
do.
think like you know how newsprint
What?
comes off so easily that it would
Newspaper
leave
or
black
I don't
on
even
your
know.
window.
It works, though, Carolyn. It does
What
know,
work.
is it? I've never heard of it.
The
People use
newspaper.
newspaper to
Work.
clean windows. But was that before the invention of paper towels?
no, because I
No.
remember doing it with my mom.
And you know how to clean fireplace glass doors, right?
How?
No.
With the ashes.
Really?
Really?
Really, 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 really.
Wait, what
When
do
my
you
mom
mean?
was a young girl, she said they'd take ashes and put it on their toothbrush to make their teeth white.
Wait. Who does that?
When my mother was young, she
Oh,
said
really?
they do that, make their teeth white. Yeah.
See, that seems counterproductive, doesn't it?
I know, but it
In
works
a way.
It works. It really works.
on windows, on the fireplace windows.
But just dry
Glass
with
door.
ashes? Okay,
What?
Casey, we'll see you tomorrow, hopefully.
The ashes out of the fireplace, Carolyn.
But just
Just
dry,
dry.
what I'm saying, dry, you just rub it on dry?
Dave used, I think, water, and he, put the paper, I think it was newspaper he had, and he dipped it in the ashes.
Yeah,
I hope your
On
headache
the
feels better,
inside of the
Casey.
glass doors, it came right off.
Oh my God, nice.
Really? That's weird.
It really works.
Okay. I'll take your word for it.
Yeah, try it.
I know. I just want to know how to try. Like, I just hope it. Okay.
I have to
It'll
find,
come off so easy.
I have to find fireplaces first. And the wood pan.
He needs to do it again.
Ash is clean silver. Yeah, that's what I heard Linda say. That ash is clean silver.
Well, I've
yeah.
never heard that, but
Ashes does a lot.
we're not supposed to give these tips away. Because Rosalita.
Sorry, Rosalita.
No, we're not supposed to give the tips away yet. December 2nd. Is that the right time? Yeah, 8 p.m. Candle making. I have to go for a mammogram tomorrow and a sonogram. Ugh. And let's see.
I still haven't went for mine.
Really? Are you late for it?
Yeah,
Oh.
5 years, 4 years, 5 years.
Really? Oh my gosh! And I'm really freaking about 3 months, but I was supposed to go for 6-month checks.
I go once a year.
That's true, I agree. Everyone, better to have a maid to clean it up.
True.
A lot of these maids, remember, but they would always say, but I don't do windows. Remember that from like the old comedy shows? Probably not.
Are you singing?
I remember.
Are you singing?
Mhm. I have to run up to Family Dollar and get some of their cat food, their wet cat food. They have the best prices around.
You go now?
In a few minutes, and then I'm gonna keep, I know they had a couple more of these sprains left. I think there was only like one though, and I'm gonna get that. They're only $3. So they're not bad. That's not bad.
Does it feel like it's like 11:30 p.m. to you guys? It feels like it's so freaking late here.
Really?
Darn.
Yeah.
So,
Like 8:20.
Early.
I hate it.
Yeah, I know.
But summer's around the corner, right? And then
oh, yes, it is.
I'll be here before you know it.
happens every year, right?
Yep.
Who's this over there, baby? Who's this right there? Behind?
Hi, Mary Ann.
Right there, Lulu.
Carolyn, we can barely hear you.
Oh, I'm talking to Lulu. Right there, baby doll.
Oh,
She couldn't find her treat. Oh.
you and me both, Colleen.
Oh, what I call, what I could, wish I could, yeah, I've got to get going on. Linda's cleaning up a room today. That was inspirational. She was finding a lot of stuff, but I wasn't able to listen because I was on the Toyota. It was driving me crazy. I really didn't think, I'm so grateful we got that squared away. You don't know what a mess that was going to be.
Glad to get your vehicle back.
Oh my gosh. And it's like, I said to Jimmy, what the hell is it with the 11th hour? And it's always got to be, like, everything we do is always got to be, like, not smooth. You know what I mean? Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Oh, 80s girl, yeah, I bought the charcoal toothpaste, but then Lexi told me that she read where it's not good for your teeth. It'll actually take the enamel off.
Which one?
Charcoal toothpaste,
Oh.
which is sweet how she thinks of stuff like that.
Well, that's what I use, so crap. Yeah, that too. Today's my day.
Using it, Nicole.
Yeah, okay.
It'll ruin your teeth.
That's crazy.
Tower when someone goes there.
Your kids pay for yours, Marianne? That's nice.
I better talk to my kids.
doesn't look like she's gonna call, huh?
I don't think so.
I'm looking to see if Chris Ree got back. Maybe they
Chicken.
can text her over there.
Check your email
Chicken.
one more time. Check your email one
I'll
more
check
time.
my email one more time, and then I'm gonna go get some stuff done because she's too much of a chicken.
She said, she'll have you over there,
Oh
Carolyn.
yeah, okay.
Yeah, the usual.
We're all
Uh-huh.
blocked, man. BBT.
Will you go over
Ricky.
there, Lark?
We type to the air. We type to the air. Do you even care that we type to the air? Sorry, BBT, but nobody sees us when we try to get on over there. So just come here, take the leap. Why not?
All right. Nope, she's not gonna do it. So we'll go. We'll stay in the Zoom. Everybody just stay on the Zoom for a second. I'm gonna end it here. All right, everybody. Thanks for coming. If you're a member Patreon, you can always join us in the Zooms, and we'll see you guys. Lisa L, did you get your did I get your invitation for Slack? I'm gonna send you an invite for Slack. I don't know if I did, because you could be in there, and then you could just come into the Zooms if you want. Okay. All right. So look for that, and
Yeah, please help. See you soon, Lisa.
Marianne, you too, if you want. Yeah, I'll send you one too.
Marianne.
Yeah, so you can come on in.
Yeah.
All right. And what else? Trying to think. Anyway, I will see you guys later. Everybody have a good time, good day, and we'll see you later on tonight for some true crime chat. All right. Take care. Oh, and maybe we'll do the reading tonight, the Scott Peterson stuff. All right. Take care. Bye. I love you guys. God bless.
See you guys.
Don't forget to hit the like. Bye.